Alright, we're back, baby. We're back. Alright, yo. Ooh, 15 days. I can't wait. Can't wait. 15 days till Vegas. And then we just wait. Damn, yo, they sold out. Look at that. Sold out in all state. Oh, they're chanting his name. Oh, big SOB. Last man standing. 5, 2. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wait. Again? Dude, I feel like I see the same teams every week. Motor City. Alright, B-Fab. Naomi in the house. Why is she wearing that caution warning? Does it say caution or warning? Alright, Chicago. 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 5, 6, 7, 8.
Some of WWE's most shocking moments have taken place
CM
right here in
Punk.
this building. I've got a funny
Oh, is that Chris Van Vliet? That's Chris Van Vliet. Next to the Brock Lesnar guy. Look at Chris Van Vliet. Wait, what is Chris doing in Chirac?
And Chicago's own CM Punk.
Alright, we getting a video package of last week.
OTC came here for 2 reasons. One, to be
OTC.
acknowledged,
OTC.
and 2 was to sign this contract. It looks like we checked those boxes, and that means my Roman, I don't know why you're in such a hurry to leave, man. This is our building. We got a lot of history here. We came down those stairs right here, ready to burn down the old guard. We were ready to remake this company in our image. Don't get me wrong, a lot has happened in the past 12 years, but I dare say we accomplished our mission. You keep saying we. We died.
Alright, yo, can you hear me? Test.
It's only
Can you hear
been
me?
you.
Test.
You've been here.
I should be good, yo. I should be good.
I've made this place what it is today. What have you done? I'll tell you what I've done. You. It's that mindset that keeps me having to screw you. And your biggest mistake is not understanding the danger that's right in front of us. You let the biggest snake in the world, CM Punk, into the garden. You could have cut his head off at War Games, but instead you shook his hand. And now I am left to do what I always do. Clean up your mess again. I have come here to sign a contract. Well, you need a highlighter? What are you doing? Wise man, please, just smarten him up already. I know what you're looking for, and it's in there. You're closing the show at WrestleMania. You get to live your dream of all dreams. No! Wipe those tears out of your eyes. You don't deserve it. Main eventing WrestleMania is sacred. He doesn't deserve it, and this is your fault, and this is your fault.
Thank you.
Man, who could forget,
As
yo?
corny as it sounds, to the WWE Universe who stood by me and chanted my name. for
CM
10
Punk, CM Punk,
years.
CM Punk.
Thank you.
No. There's only one person you should be thanking. You should be thanking your tribal chief. Because of me, you're in the main event. Go ahead now. Do it right.
Thank you, my tribal chief. Because of you, I will see you in the main event of WrestleMania. Thank you. But that's not the favor that I'm owed.
What is his favor, yo? Alright, we're gonna start with this, yo. You kinda have to. They're gonna be chanting his name all night. CM Punk, CM Punk. Ah, you hear that pop? You hear that pop? Yo, you can't even hear the music. Bro, they love him in his hometown. Look at my eyes, what do you see? I just want some mac and cheese. Oh, yo, look at them kicks, yo. Chicago punk. Chicago made. Come on, give that girl a high five. Oh, she get the hug. You need to be. Whoa, I'm the cult of personality. Bro, they love him in Chicago. You can tell he's home. Bro, they're dragging this entry.
Went off air last week on Smackdown.
Wait. It's just. Dude, I haven't watched SmackDown in a minute, so I don't even know the announcers anymore. It's only been 3 weeks. Alright. Alright, Pumpkin's in the ring. Yeah, I see some trap action. I see some traps.
I don't know where to begin, but they told me that the best television audiences were overseas, but I knew we were coming to Chicago.
We back on U.S. soil.
Rico, give me this.
Oh, he taking the camera.
How much slack I got?
Punk cam.
They told me the best overseas audiences were overseas. Where are you at, Chicago? Let them know.
It's Punk Cam.
Rico's out of a job.
Look how awful this camera work is.
Our director Lee's cringing right now, but that was great stuff.
These cameras are worth about
Man,
10.
this crowd loud.
Be careful in there.
You see, Chicago, that's why we don't listen to them. We don't listen to outside voices. Little fact, I'm not supposed to be here.
Some would say that.
Some of you heard it. I was born at Silver Cross Hospital with a cord around my neck. I came out blue. They had to bring me back to life. I'm not supposed to be here. And every time I come out on television, no matter where it is, every city, all across the world, Netflix, USA, doesn't matter. My goal is to make new fans every single time. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen out in TV land, please forgive me while I take the time not to make new fans, but to thank 16,000 strong of my hometown friends and family. When they tell you you're not supposed to be here, you say, well, who's gonna make me leave? And that's exactly what I have done every single time I lace my boots up. Hell, every single time I go to the grocery store and they tell me, you're not supposed to be here. I buy my groceries, I pay the man, and then I leave. And ladies and gentlemen, nothing has changed just because, and I don't know if you've heard this, but I'm in the main event of WrestleMania.
Let's go. He went from starting brawls to main eventing Mania.
I deserve it.
Wait, nah, he earned it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've earned it.
Yes, he did, man.
Started in the backyards of Chicago and they said you're not supposed to be here. I trained at the Steel Domain at Irving and Central and they said you're not supposed to be here. I signed a contract here. They said you're not supposed to be here.
And guess what? He's here.
Paraded out dressed like Al Capone right over there on John Cena's gangster car at WrestleMania. And they said that's as good as it gets for you, kid. You're not supposed to be here. And to me, that's when the hard work began. So I appreciate everybody congratulating me. And as I walk through the airport coming home to O'Hare, they say, good luck, CM Punk. Congratulations, you made it. And I'm here to let you know that now the hard work
Oh, it's just the beginning.
I am a product of this town. I have to thank each and every single one of you, and please forgive me while I'm thanking you if I don't thank my beautiful wife, April, first.
All right, EJ. Happy wife, happy life. So that's what they say.
She's probably going to be a little bit mad at me for that, but I know somebody who's not going to be mad at me if you chant his name is my puppy Larry.
Larry, Larry, Larry.
There's way too many people to thank, people that got me exactly right where I need to be. I figure coming out on here on television and thanking each and every single one of you is a good start. I wouldn't be who I am without this city. I wouldn't be where I am without this city. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And now, the hard work begins, because I got a date at WrestleMania, and I promise you, I am gonna whip Seth Rollins' ass. I am gonna put a beating on the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, at the main event of WrestleMania.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
oh. It's Paul. Oh, look at him walking with that swagger.
Ladies
And gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
I just got into Chicago. I apologize for being late. It was no disrespect to the second city, and I assure you, I absolutely positively assure you, it was no disrespect to my best friend in the world, the second city saint, the best in the world.
CM Punk.
May I?
I was just getting to thank you. Yeah, come on in. Good Lord. You can't escape. You can't. EC Dub. EC Dub.
Can't escape it, man.
I thank you, but tonight, ask not Chicago what you can do for your wise man. Ask instead what your wise man can do for you. The first thing I can do is, if I could steal a phrase here, to be the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk. You belong here.
Yep.
You belong in this ring. You belong in Chicago, and by God, you belong in the main event of WrestleMania.
Yes, he does.
The last time the two of us were standing here inside this ring, I came up to you because Solo and Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga were breathing down my neck, and I said, please take me with you. And the next week, they put me through the announce table at Madison Square Garden and put me out for the longest I've ever been out, except when I've been fired. And that's not funny. That's not funny. Then you had a Hell in a Cell match with Drew McIntyre, and despite the fact that you whipped his ass and won, the beating that you took was so severe, you were contemplating never coming back. And then I begged you. I pleaded with you. I said, it's 4-on-5 at War Games, and my tribal chief is in trouble, and I don't have another way out, and I have no one else in the world to turn to. please do me this favor, this one. Just do this, please. And you said to me, yes, I'll do it for you. And you saved the family. You saved the match. You saved the bloodline. You deserve all the credit in the world. And for that, I thank you. And I have, if you'll indulge me, one more favor to ask of you.
What's that favor? What you need, Paul?
Favor, another favor. We're stockpiling favors, ladies and gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Please tell me the favor that I owe you right now.
He wants to know. Yo, Punk, let him know. Come on, let him know.
Because Roman Reigns is going to be here, and he's pissed off about enough as it is, and you don't know what happens when the tribal chief, have you ever heard of his father, Sika? Do you know what happens when these Samoans get angry?
Did you say he's not here?
Oh.
Yet. He's in training camp for WrestleMania, and he...
As he should be. And listen, as much as I think the favor is none of his business, I do think it's going to affect him a little bit.
Wait.
I would like to tell him to his face when I tell you. So why don't you let me and all my friends know when Big Chief decides to show up.
Man, that favor must be something serious that he wants. What's his name? Roman a year. I don't know, man. Now I'm curious. Is the favor is to help have Heyman help Punk? Or have Heyman in his corner? Oh, wait. Who this? Oh, it's Ray. It's Ray Phoenix. Wait, is he coming out? I like this, yo. This giving me like throwback Sin Cara vibes. Ray Phoenix debuts. Up next, let's go. Man, Smackdown is banger right now. For now. But this is only hour 1. But we'll see. I can't wait for Mania, bro. I got my ticket. I got everything already. Yeet. Nah, I'm not getting no tattoo, bro. F that. Yeet. Alright, yo. Commercial break, I guess. I'm watching this on Netflix. Ya regresamos. We'll be right back. Hopefully this music ain't copyrighted. Commercial break. Ad break. Ad break. There it is. Ad break. Ad break. Yeah. Watching Smackdown and watching with the flow. People tell me, man, they already know. Yeah, I'm trying to get my money, get me up. Yeah, I'm trying to go me on. I don't know what I'm saying right now. April 19th is know what I'm about. Yeah, I'll be back. I won't be down. Yeah, I'll be back. I won't be down. I don't know what I am saying, man. I'm trying to make my way. Everybody call it, hey, man. They're trying to take me down. I don't give a fuck about it anymore. I'm being down. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's a nice beat, though. Ad break. Are we counting down? We got 1 minute to go. 60 seconds. I hear that Owens is out and he's hurt. So that's what I'm hearing right now, that he's not gonna make WrestleMania. Don't be surprised if Orton punch kicks him. "30 seconds. We're back.
Sold out All-State
So we
Arena
got
here in Chicago.
Nathan
The much
Frazier in
anticipated
here.
WWE debut of Ray Phoenix comes right now.
Oh, he's facing. Oh, no way, bro. They're gonna feed him Nathan Frazier? Ain't this some BS? It should be a good match. Alright, let's see Penta's brother, yo. He's really good. But there's one thing about, I'm gonna let you guys know. That boy injury prone. Hopefully he stays healthy. I like how they separate him.
Nathan Frazier, fearless and fast. 2 times he's been the NXT Tag Team Champion with Axiom, and he's been the NXT Heritage Cup Champion as well.
Generic music. Ooh, that slow down. He's free. He's finally free. Let's see this entrance. I like. Ooh, they're giving him the full package. Yo, he getting a pop. He got a new mask. Yeah, he got a new mask.
Special moment, a grand arrival. Years and years of establishing a brand, a style, a presence, and it pays off now being on this stage.
Oh no, he got
Phoenix.
another mask.
One of the greatest high flyers on planet Earth.
I like it. I like it.
Regarding
I would
this
have him. I don't like the
is
music so
real.
much.
Big expectations. This is the brother of Penta.
Ooh.
Well, I wouldn't like trying that
Yeah.
myself. And Penta has created some real waves since debuting earlier this year.
Did, bro. They just rubbing it in TK's face. Watch him make a lot of money with that mask.
The industry cred well understood with Phoenix. Simply stated, one of the most celebrated luchadors.
Damn, he made it. Welcome, Phoenix. You're free now.
The case with his brother Penta.
We got Nathan Frazier, Ray Phoenix. See, this should be a banger. Ooh.
So much anticipation.
Let's see, is he a little rusty? You know, he hasn't wrestled in like a year or two. I'm liking the orange. I'm liking the gear.
Eyes on, so thrilled he's right here on the biggest stage of
Ooh.
his
Ooh,
20-year
oh.
career. And a hot start from Ray Phoenix.
You're getting cheered.
Let's give a little shout out to
Dude,
Nathan
just wait when
Frazier,
he
a man who is
when he tags with
Fair
Penta,
amount of hype behind him
bro, they're
himself.
better of
Now,
a
he's
tag team than
essentially
they are
playing with
solo.
house money here.
Especially
He's not got
Phoenix.
the kind of hype behind him that Ray Phoenix has got, but what a way to upset the apple cart it would be if he pulls off a shocker today against the Luchador.
And would you look
Ooh.
at the pace, the full throttle pace and speed blistering between
All right,
these
I
two.
guess Russ doesn't exist for Phoenix.
Nathan Fraser is actually trained by.
There's a roll up, looking for a quick win.
Ooh, all right, rolled up, kick out. Ooh,
Phoenix!
1, 2, kick out.
Fraser absolutely
Ooh,
trying to keep up and stay with this pace that Phoenix is setting early on here. And Fraser himself, a guy who loves taking risks and has uncanny resilience.
Seth Rollins in part trained Nathan Fraser. I spoke to Seth Rollins earlier today.
Ooh, nice.
He said he's never
Phoenix
seen
is
an
out.
athlete quite as quick as Nathan Fraser.
Oh,
Comparing him to
oh, whoa,
superhero
whoa!
flash.
Damn, he botched that suicide dive.
Incredible
Bro,
pace
his
there,
leg got
taking
caught in the
out
middle
Ray
rope.
Phoenix on the outside, and now the tide perhaps starting to turn in this
Shake
one.
it off, shake it
Nathan
off.
Fraser about as close to
Shake it
a
off, Fraser, shake it
luchador
off.
as England has ever
Shake it
really
off.
produced.
Don't dwell, just shake it off, bro.
Moments here, looking every bit the
Ish
equal of Ray
happens.
Phoenix.
All right, Phoenix going
Phoenix.
up. Oh, ooh,
How
nice.
about it? Welcome to the WWE, Ray Phoenix.
Yes, welcome. You're out of Takanobo Bay. All right, commercial break, it looks like. But I ain't getting no commercial. That's right. I am on the server. What's up, Assassin? Penta's brother in WWE? Yeah, he
Ray
is.
with you
He is
here in
Assassin.
Chicago. The
He finally got
luchador
freed from
legend Ray
Guantanamo
Phoenix
Bay.
is WWE
That boy was on lockdown for like what, 2
Fraser,
years? And dude, I'm amazed, bro.
really
He
hot
looks good in the
start,
ring,
now
Assassin.
back to the center of the ring
He looks
after
good in the
action
ring.
was taken out to
For
the
a
floor.
person that hasn't wrestled like in a
For
year,
Ray Phoenix, we've
a
seen
year or
the
two,
obvious
he looking good.
high-flying brilliance
Frazier had that
already in
little
this match, but he calls
that little
himself
mistake
a
with the suicide dive.
hybrid
But you know, things
luchador.
happen.
He's
He
almost
got
a
some
fusion of
jitters.
several different
But so
styles,
far,
and we're
Phoenix
seeing
looking
now
good,
the
bro.
more
He's holding his
submission
own.
side of Ray Phoenix. This is also something he excels at. He's competed around the world, as you mentioned, Joe, including in Japan, across the US and Europe,
Ooh,
as well
nice
as
chop.
this native Mexico, and he's learned a whole bunch of styles in that time to keep his opponents guessing.
You see the offensive arsenal that he puts forth. And now a
Ooh,
great
nice.
counter by Fraser.
Ooh.
And that shooting star. And just
All right,
a
kick
2
out
count.
by Phoenix.
Competitors as rapid as these two, the wins can
If you guys are
change
wondering
at a
why
moment's notice.
you hear audio during commercial break,
Blink and
it's
you
because
will
I'm on a
miss it with these
VPN
two.
and I'm in the UK right now. LOL.
Now out on the floor. Fraser slams Phoenix's head into the announce desk. A big
Ooh.
chop right across the chest. Phoenix returns fire.
Yeah, the flashy stuff has gone to hell in a handbasket already in this one. Just out and out brutality. Strike for strike.
Yeah, wrestles who wasn't wrestled for years but came back.
This
He
is
hasn't
where you
wrestled
learn
for
a
years,
lot
but
about competitors.
Yeah,
Things
bro,
get
I'm
gritty
amazed,
and
bro.
nasty in
He ain't
that
got no
ring. How
rust.
badly do you want this, Ray Phoenix?
He ain't got no rust right now.
Finding out a lot about each other
Phoenix
early
looking
on.
good. I don't know how I feel about that theme song. Maybe it'll grow on me. But as of right now, I'm not digging it. I'm digging the
Performance about
entrance,
3
bro.
weeks ago in Barcelona from
Triple H making
Nathan
sure he
Frazier's
shows
tag
TK,
partner
yo,
in Fraxium,
you fumbled the
Axiom,
ball
Spaniard,
again.
who took on Gunther
And watch, yo, they're gonna
almost
sell a
came
lot of
close to
merch with that
major
mask, bro.
upset. Well, this would parallel that kind of upset if Nathan Fraser can pull something off it.
Of course, in just
But dude,
2
once
weeks
they
from
start
today,
tagging, bro, it's over
those
for the
two will
tag
be a
team
stand and
division.
deliver in
It's
Vegas.
over.
The NXT Tag Team Champions.
But I like what they're doing, bro. Keeping them separated. Have cause you know Penta already did his thing on Raw. He kind of solidified himself as a singles competitor. And you know, let Ray do his thing. I meant to say hasn't. Yeah, I know what you meant, Assassin.
Here in Chicago, Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, hopefully it works out for Ray Phoenix. The one thing I can knock Phoenix on is that, dude, he's incredibly injury prone.
Phoenix has won 5 tag
Like,
team
bro,
titles in different promotions
he
with
hasn't
other
wrestled like
franchises.
in years technically. He's always getting hurt.
On Raw on Netflix.
Alright, yo, Ray on the top rope.
Thought this was just gonna be a
Ooh,
procession
ooh,
through-
ooh, here's
Oh,
Frazier.
He was very, very wrong.
Ooh,
made
look
this
at
one a hell
Frazier.
of a fight.
Look at
Oh,
the
he going back
matchup
up.
of athleticism between
Oh,
these two here.
superplex.
And
Ooh,
Frazier
nice.
Right back into it, now into the cover, looking for the win here in Chicago.
Well, with that Rollins
Yeah, but that's the
one
one knock
superplex
on
into
Ray
what I
Phoenix.
guess
Dude,
was a final
I gotta
cut
get used to
and
saying.
breakdown.
I'm either
You
gonna
can
call him
see the
Phoenix.
influence of his
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna
mentor,
call him
Seth
Phoenix, bro. I
Rollins,
can't call him
already.
Ray,
What a
bro.
mentor to have.
Because every time I call him Ray, I always think of Rey Mysterio.
Well, the philosophy of these two is so clear.
Yo,
If you're in
hopefully he makes the
control, you're
card
simply
for
not going fast
WrestleMania.
enough. This has been a sprint from the off.
All right, look, Frazier going back up.
Frazier lining it up.
Oh,
Loving to go
ooh,
for it, misses
ooh,
on
he
the
almost
Phoenix
took out his
splash.
knee.
It's a move he's put numerous superstars away with.
Ooh, big knee.
Knee.
Oh, right on
Huge
the
knee.
point of the jaw.
Phoenix is crumbled to the
Yo,
canvas.
Frazier's shining in
And
this
now
match, yo.
Frazier's in control, but a counter opportunity
Ooh.
for Ray Phoenix.
Through pulling out all the stops.
All right, here's
here.
Phoenix.
Whatever it takes.
Goodbye,
Ooh,
amigo
ooh.
kick.
Goodbye, Holigo kick.
And now Ray Phoenix. The fire driver. Boy, did he ever land that.
1, 2, 3. Oh, kick out.
Somehow, Nathan
What the?
Frazier
He.
gets his shoulder
How is his new
Well,
theme?
I've
Eh,
no
it's okay,
idea.
Assassin. To
Nathan
be
Frazier
honest,
doesn't
it's
have a
okay.
broken neck after that
It's, you know,
one.
it's Def
What's the
Rebel.
landing here? Oh, pretty much
It's kind of like
directly on the
some
top
like
of the head of
how is it
Nathan
like
Frazier, who
some thrash metal kind of.
completely unable to tuck the neck.
It's okay. Like I wouldn't say it's anything special. But you know, I guess throughout the weeks he'll probably grow on me. It's not that bad, but the entrance is fire, yo. The entrance is fire. He got like double pyro. Double pyro in the middle of the aisle.
Somebody who can clearly do the high flying stuff, perhaps as well as anyone we've ever seen, but he can get down, dirty, and gritty.
Ooh, kip up to a super kick.
And submissions as needed. He can change it up in the blink of
Ooh.
an eye.
Wow! Saw that goodbye amigo kick. The fire driver. He starts up with that knee to the head, and now the varied offensive assaults every which way.
Oh my!
Ray
what is this?
Phoenix.
Ooh.
Oh, an MMB.
1,
Mexican
2,
muscle buster.
3,
And the
and
win.
Ray Phoenix gets the dub. Yo, he's dude, look at him, look at him. Ah, don't make me emotional, Ray. My man's thinking, I'm free.
Good look to all
Freedom at
the
last. Free at last.
was just a highlight reel. What a performance from both men. But this
Yeah,
is
another
all
Def Rebel
about
flop,
Ray
bro.
Phoenix.
That's the best way I can tell you.
As you called it, Joe, this Mexican muscle buster with that twist in there.
It's I wouldn't say it's okay. It just sounds generic.
Ray Phoenix, congrats.
Go up to the ring to Byron.
Ray Phoenix.
All right,
I'm
here's
sure
Byron.
Your emotions are all over the place, but tell us, how does it feel to finally make your debut inside a WWE ring?
Welcome to the Fed.
Gracias, Chicago!
Hey, Chicago loves Phoenix.
I have a lot of history in Chicago con todos ustedes. Tonight is not the debut of Ray Phoenix. Tonight is so much more. Tonight, I reverse of Ray Phoenix. I am reborn with love. I am reborn with passion, with reach, with animal. I waited my whole life to say this. I am WWE Animal!
Yo, that was personal right there. You see the way he looked at that camera, bro? He's like, TK, I am WWE. He's like, yeah, you thought You thought you can keep me down? Hell no.
Impresionante. See, that's the kind of performance I expect from the two of you. You understand? ¿Me entiendes?
Whoa, whoa. Escobar, chill out, bro.
Come on. Are you serious?
Yes.
Look at him. He's a flying lizard. It's just a flash in the pan. We, on the other hand, legado, familia, los Garza. You know what? I'm better than him.
Oh, is that so?
Sí, señor.
Where has this fire been? I like it. Me gusta. But if you feel that way, you're gonna have to show me you're better than him. I'll talk to Nick Aldis and I'll make it happen. Ray Phoenix versus Berto.
Alright, yo. I wouldn't mind that.
From the high-octane Ray Phoenix.
Have a real band people who watch wrestling make theme. All what Def Rebel do is put random stuff together with the AI or by themselves. Imagine if John Cena gets a new thing, bro. Facts, bro. It all sounds like AI generic music, bro. No lie, yo. Or they just make a bunch of music and they just pick out of the bunch. But dude, the one thing I don't like about Def Rebel music, yo, they always have to have like an intro, bro. Like it can't just be like a guitar, like like a sound effect, like it was in the Attitude Era. Like with Phoenix, I didn't like the way it said. I'm like, I don't know. For Penta, it makes sense, but I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is like all the theme music sounds like the same to me at this point. They all have the same kind of intro. They're all yelling in the beginning, and then it goes to an instrumental. I'm disappointed in AEW for what they did to Christian TK. Could have gave somebody else a chance. I know. Dude, I don't know, bro. I felt like he kind of booked himself in a corner with that. Or maybe Mox and Cope didn't want to lose, so I guess Christian was the best one. Because then they ran it back later, 2 weeks later, and Cope still didn't like lose technically. To be honest, I forgot, bro. Hopefully, when Sunday is Dynasty, I want Swerve to win, but like, dude, I'm gonna keep it 100, yo. Swerve ain't winning, bro. I'm a Swerve fan to the end, bro. Like, I just don't believe Swerve is winning. I think Hangman's gonna get involved. Your day one was back. What's up, Boos? We back. We back. Temporarily, though. Temporarily, because I think I got 2 weeks till Mania. And, I'm not going to be around. But, dude, don't worry, guys. I'm going to try to go live, like, right before the show or something. Or maybe when I'm on the strip. Well, I'll figure it out. But, like, yo, I'll try to go live for a couple minutes. But, yeah, 2 weeks. I'm not doing no reaction. I'm going to WrestleMania. I think all the way up till Tuesday, so I'll be back. I'll make it back for Smackdown later that week. And some of the lyrics make no sense from Def Rebel. Yeah, it don't make sense, right? Dude, they try with the only people I seen them try with is probably the Samoans, bro. If you're a Samoan, you're probably gonna get a good theme song. But yeah, you're right, Assassin. They should just go like to real bands like it was back in the day. Do you miss me? Hell yeah, dude. I miss doing this. I would have went live like on the Smackdowns, but dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I just didn't feel like there was a point. Cause dude, the show's kind of, and I ain't gotta lie, yo, this show sucked, bro. I just like pre-recorded my reactions and called it a day. Uploaded them later. Didn't want to spoil them for anybody. But we're back, yo. We're back. Joshua, you're not gonna believe, bro, what I found at Walmart, bro. I found like a NWO 3-pack. But dude, they wanted $80 for that. I'm like, I'm not paying no dang $80.
Fountain Moon Vegas is the official.
I'm not going to Hall of Fame. I'm eyeing the Dead Man show. Dude, I can't wait, bro. I got everything down. I'm good, yo. I got a couple shirts that came in. All right, we got Drew. He wearing an eye patch. Did he get real glass in his eye?
Every big moment at my expense. Every girl you talked to at the bar bragging you were champion, that was my title. All the money you made profited off of me being screwed. And you realized, without me in your world, even when you were fighting for the title, no one really cares about Damian Priest unless you're feasting off of my scraps. So you took away both my world title opportunities at WrestleMania when my back was turned.
Yeah, Eagles fly high,
All I asked
Joshua.
for was for you to
I don't know
verbally
about next
explain to
season
me
though.
how
We
I'm
kind of
wrong.
traded everybody away
Poke hole in my
or let them
logic.
all go.
Maybe
The
face me
women
like a man,
wrestlers
but
get the worst themes from Death
No.
Rebel. Yeah, facts, they
you did what you
do.
always do,
Dude, at least they
Hid in the
tried with
shadows.
Stephanie Valkyr.
like a vulture.
She's probably my
Tried to
favorite
keep
right now.
right in the middle
Roxanne
of the
got a
ring. I
little
was
bit.
heading out with my buddies, you attacked me.
But yeah, they do get it the
Threw
worst,
a
bro.
windshield. I can live with my back hurting across the Atlantic, but shards of glass went in my eye, and I might never be the same.
Bro, they
need a
teach
miracle.
you to close your eyes, bro. When
I need
if
to
you're gonna go
pray.
through glass.
And everybody knows when Drew McIntyre prays, bad things happen.
Yeah, no, 49ers lost everybody. It's kind of funny, bro. They talked all that ish. They talked all that ish. And look at them now, 2 years later. LOL. Hey, bro. But is there's one thing about the Niners I can't say, bro. They know how to draft, bro. You can't deny them. They know how to draft. But it all depends on the draft. If the Eagles have a good draft, we can probably go back.
We've seen it for months.
All right, here's Braun
Jacob
Strowman.
Fatu has been a massive thorn in your side.
That's an understatement. I've had enough of Jacob sticking his nose in my business. Tonight, I show him why they call me the monster when I buzzsaw him in this last man standing match. Then I'm going to WrestleMania, and I'm taking that U.S. Championship to complete my Grand Slam.
Wait, who laughing?
Man standing.
Solo.
Last man standing, bro. You are finished. No matter what you say, you still gotta go out there and face the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu.
Oh, LA Knight. Yeah. The 49ers can draft and the Chiefs can't cheat. You can cheat. Facts. Facts. You in line on that, Joshua. They do cheat. And now they want to ban our favorite play, bro. What the hell,
Got a
bro?
lot of balls coming over here and talking to me like that.
Oh, you ain't lying. They're gargantuan. Don't worry about that.
Yeah! You should be worried about me tonight.
I am worried about you just a little bit. Because if you want to make noise, because you're about to make a lot of noise out there. You're going to go, yeah. Because I'm going to be stomping your ass out. Now, if I can go ahead and get a referee out here, why don't we go ahead and remind this dummy exactly whose game this is with everybody saying.
LA Knight. Yeah. But yeah, dude, it all depends on the draft, bro. Hey, Joshua, yo, your team low-key kind of scared me, bro. I'm low-key kind of scared of your team, bro. You're a couple pieces away. But hey, yo, the Cowboys, they still trash. So hey, as long as it's not the Cowboys, I'm cool. Philly special is a move that you either get sacked or a touchdown. Yeah. You gotta pull that out like once in a while. But hey, yo, I'm not gonna give all the credit to Philly. That's not even our play, bro. That's a play from Clemson. They did that in college first, and then they brought it to the NFL. It worked twice. Then the third time, not so much. And the Judgment Day theme, what happened? The other side was good, not whatever new theme. It's just a guy saying random stuff. Yeah, I guess they didn't renew the contract or the lease. Once they switched the theme song, that's when I'm like, yeah, I think they're about to break up soon. And it's looking like they're gonna break up soon. I think it's looking like Liv and Dom are gonna be solo. But yo, you see Liv on Monday, bro. She's stirring the pot. She's stirring the pot. She's starting drama, bro. When things are hunky dory with Finn and Dom, lives over there like, nah, I don't like that. But we'll see where that storyline gonna go, yo. Don't be surprised if Dom wins that IC title, yo. Don't be surprised. And Madden, the Philly special is it's only in the Jaguars playbook. That's because Doug Peterson was the one that did it in the Super Bowl. And he was the coach for the Jaguars right before he got fired this year. So that's what it is. But yeah, Doug Peterson, yo. He's the one that used it in the Super Bowl. Bro, I remember that like it was yesterday, bro. Now we got two Super Bowls in Philly. But yo, dude, it's been a minute, bro. I'm kind of glad we're back. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Dude, that European tour, bro, and I'm hearing they're gonna have another one in the summer. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But what's in the summer, bro? I understand why they did the European tour. It's because they were doing March Madness and they didn't want to compete. When the Chiefs lose the game, yeah, they did lose, right? Dude, that was like what 2 months ago now. Man, where the days gone? Imagine if Kenny Omega came to WWE, he'd get a bad Death Rebel theme and Will Ospreay, dude. If I'm Will Ospreay, bro, if you're going to the Fed, yo, you tell him, bruv, I want my theme song, bruv. That's one of the terms and conditions, bruv. He goes up to Triple H. You said that I was afraid of the grind, bruv. Well, I'm here, aren't I? Yeah, dude. Ospreay has one of the best theme songs. I like Kenny's Battle Cry theme song. I don't like the theme song he was coming out for a while. Bring back Battle Cry is his best. But yeah, dude, somehow Death Rebel will find a way to butcher it. Imagine if Bills versus Commanders or Eagles. Imagine Bills versus Commanders or Eagles. I'm gonna be honest with you. Bills are okay, yo. Bills are beatable, Joshua. It's just Josh Allen, bro. They don't really got nobody on defense. And Josh Allen always chokes in big moments, bro. He's a good quarterback, but like when it comes to clutch moments, he's always choking, bro. Yeah. Is that what he does? Yeah. Dude, even Tama Tonga got a banger from Death Rebel, bro. Look at Solo, bro. I feel bad for Solo, bro. He ain't nothing without the Ulafala. He really did all that and then... dude, he's looking bad now, bro. He's not looking like a leader anymore, bro. He's looking like a side character. The Seahawks losing DK Metcalf means they are losing a menace. I wouldn't say that, Joshua. DK's okay this late in the game. Where'd he go? Didn't he like go somewhere else? I know the Seahawks didn't have him, but they made a move like that. That just basically tells you they're gonna draft. They're gonna draft big, so they're probably got their eye on somebody. Imagine the Eagles lose to the Browns. Browns of all, dude, it almost happened, Assassin. It almost happened last year. Almost happened last season, bro. That's when I'm like, dude, dude, I remember texting my brother. I'm like, bro, I don't know what this team is. It's like, dude, we're really gonna lose to the Browns, bro. We look bad. I was like, dude, I put my face, like, I put my hand on my face. I'm like, dude, I can't believe what game I'm watching right now, bro. How do we have this much talent in this roster, and they're gonna almost lose to the Browns? Hey, bro, but right after that game, after that bye week, bro, dude, we won them all. We ain't looked back since. All right, now we got Tama Tonga and LA Knight.
Physical danger in the ring with Tama Tonga. Even more so with Solo Sikoa.
I mean, In terms of confidence, we are dealing with a man who described gargantuan onions prior to coming out to this.
Anyone remember when the
arena
Broncos
floor.
lost to 50 points?
They're onions. I
Final
think
score
they're
was 20.
watermelons,
Yeah, I
but
remember that.
regardless,
It was
the
like
point
Christmas
still
Day.
stands.
Bro, the only reason I
However,
remember that because there was nothing else to watch
it
on
is
that
not the
day. It was
megastar
Christmas.
standing now.
Oh, bro, that was bad,
Who's
bro.
looking for the early win, but now
I'm
you're
like,
able to
dude,
kick
what
out
happened
with
to
the
Russell Wilson,
megastar
bro?
here in Chicago. No matter where he
Dude, they
goes,
spent all
who
that
he
money
lands,
and he
gets an
robbed them in broad
incredible
daylight.
reception. We saw that
Bro,
throughout the
yeah, I
year.
remember that. That was
25
bad.
ratings, tonight coming in at an 88.
Popularity and fan support just
The Browns had
breaks
one of the
scale
worst
for the
seasons, bro, and they're gonna
megastar. Where he
get
goes,
even
we
worse,
get
bro.
major
They
ovations.
basically admitting
Right
defeat
now,
with
trying to give
Deshaun
the
Watson
people exactly what they want.
for signing him to that fat contract. And if they don't release him by June, they have to like, they gotta eat it, bro. So he's probably gonna get released soon.
Tama, so affected, he just rolls out of the ring.
Ooh, bro, they had the team, dude. The Browns had the team for a while. They just completely dropped the ball. Imagine out of all the teams that just beat the Chiefs, bro. It almost happened like 2 seasons ago. And that was a Zach Wilson. That was a Zach Wilson-led team. I can't talk trash. I can't talk trash to the Chiefs because we actually lost. Bro, that was when the collapse started.
Big shoulder right into the gut of Tama Tonga.
Oh, come on, Solo. Get down, Solo.
Jumping onto the apron, getting the attention of the referee. And with
Ooh.
that, Tama Tonga
Damn.
takes
LA
advantage
Knight took a
as
dive.
the megastar's head slams into the side of the desk.
Dude, why is Solo even out there, bro? It's like you're just a side character, brother. Now we got 3 minutes.
Now, Wade, you mentioned it
But
moments ago. There's always a concern.
I ain't getting no
with
ads.
Solo Sikoa.
Shout out to
He's
my
out
friends
coming
out there in the
Tama
UK.
Tonga.
Thank
The
you.
distraction
Thank you.
happened moments ago, and
Thank you
it
to my
cost
people
LA
in the
Knight.
UK.
Now, Tonga's taking advantage on the floor, just beating down the U.S. champion.
Yeah, not a question of if, but when Solo Sikoa would involve himself in this matchup. And at this level, it really is a
Dude, we're 2 weeks
game
away.
of
We don't know
milliseconds. Matches
any of the
are
matches or
won
what
and
day they're
lost
going
in
to
the
be on.
blink of an eye, and that momentary distraction for
The Jets need to
United
sign a
States
rookie
champ
quarterback.
LA Knight was enough to put Tama Tonga
Knowing the
firmly
Jets, they're
back
probably
in
not.
control.
They're not
That
really
is the
good at
case.
drafting quarterback, Joshua. They've been doing this for
Tonga
how long?
Just putting
The only
so much
quarterback that
pressure
they
on
worked out that
throw
they
of LA
drafted
Knight,
for a
taking
while
away
was Mark
his
Sanchez.
breath, and Solo
And then after
again
that 1 year, it
involving
just went
himself in the
downhill.
match.
The street fighting champ of the
Geno
islands.
Smith, it could have
Oh,
worked
the
out,
fist that
but, you know,
perhaps anyone I've
they
ever
missed the
met.
ball on that.
Cracking
I think
the
Wilson
megastar
can work.
LA
He has an arm,
does
but like
not look his
the
usual
Jets
self.
just wants to
No,
throw
he
a
doesn't.
rookie quarterback out there. I'm like, bro,
You know, you
like give
consider
him
the run
time,
that
bro.
he's
They're
been
not
on
gonna be
and the type of
Jaden
matches that he's
Daniels.
been in. Of course, a week ago, he
Jaden
was
Daniels is
battling
one of like
the monster Braun
he's an
Strowman.
anomaly, bro.
No, it's that
Like
confidence
usually
once again of
quarterbacks
the megastar
don't come
that
in and
people
like they're
fall
that
in
good.
love with, but perhaps
What
at
Jaden
times
Daniels did is
is his
impressive.
own worst enemy. You're never going to get a light schedule.
They're probably gonna
here
draft
as
a quarterback, but it'll
champion
probably be a
in
late round.
WWE. However, occasionally it will behoove you if
What
you
pick, what
can
pick do the
to
Jets
pump the brakes
have?
somewhat.
It all depends on the pick too. Sheesh. You hear what
Sold-out
about the
crowd here in
Jets?
Chicago
About the
looking to
Giants
rally
though? They
support
might have 3
for
quarterbacks
LA
on the
Knight.
roster. They signed what's his name, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and they might bring in
Just when
Shador
Knight thought he
Sanders.
could find some offense. Instead, a knee to the midsection from Tama Tonga.
Perpetual motion machine that is.
Alright, we got 1
LA
minute.
Knight looks anything but right now. The sting completely taken out of the tail of the United States.
Now we got 1
champion
minute.
Thanks to this maniac.
And the
Tonga.
bloodline needs to change Solo to this day proves to still be a side character trying to be a main antagonist, trying to be big bad of
This is
WWE.
where
John
Tama
Cena's
Tonga
a
is
big
so
bad of
devastating.
WWE.
Once he's got
Yeah,
the upper
dude.
hand, gives you
After
no
that
breathing
tribal
room
combat
whatsoever.
match, I don't
The
know,
entire
bro.
body
He
now
just
is
lost all
on
his aura, bro.
for
It's kind of
Tama
sad. But dude, it's a shame, bro. Like they have a blueprint for Solo, bro. Have him do his NXT run on the main roster. That's what I would say, yo. Have Solo do his NXT run. Bro, Solo in NXT was so good, bro. They ruined him. They slowed him down. They try to make him wrestle like
Plenty of it
Roman,
here.
but bro, he's not Roman. Solo's better when he's like fast paced. He's like Umaga almost.
What a crowd here in Chicago. Allstate Arena is sold out over 16,000. And right now,
All right,
they're
dude, we're
seeing
like one
LA
hour
Knight and
in, bro.
Tama-Tonga's
So
been
far,
in
good
control
show.
Ever since the interference on
With
the
1
outside
hour.
from Solo Sikoa creating a distraction. But now the megastar is
But
trying to fight
this
back.
is one thing with these Smackdown episodes, bro. They start dragging after a while.
Right, LA Knight off at your peril.
Picking up
Ooh.
the speed.
Roll up. And this is why I didn't want them to go to 3 hours. I thought it's gonna hurt him.
Big
Honestly.
clothesline from Tama-Tonga.
And it's proven.
Decapitating.
Like if you notice, there's times when WWE have this one wrestler to be a big
by
bad,
Tama-Tonga.
like a
Of course,
main
LA Knight
attack.
has been
Yeah,
the
they
big
do it.
dose
They do it a lot.
Of the Samoans lately.
But dude, that's what
2 count.
that's what happens,
this,
dude. They
moments
did it with
ago.
what's his name, Kevin Owens. They do it all the time. They just don't know how to build heels anymore, bro.
The warped personality of Tama-Tonga, utterly devastating in
I remember
ring.
back in the day, bro, you had wrestlers that were like
3 weeks ago was
They were actually like like antagonists,
Solo, Jacob Fatu, and Tama-Tonga.
but like
And then
I don't
recently,
know.
LA Knight and Braun Strowman's US
like
title
Edge,
match
bro.
was
He was like
interrupted by Jacob
he didn't
Fatu.
become a babyface until like what,
It's the second reign as US
like
champion
5 years into his
for LA
prime.
Knight, as
Like into
Tama-Tonga
like
just mocking him
when he
right now,
came
coming
back in
off that second
2010 and won the
rope,
Rumble.
elbow
That was
of
probably
his
the
own,
first
but
time he
leaping
was a
elbow does
babyface for a
not
while.
connect, and maybe some hope here
Before that, he
for
was a
LA
heel
Knight.
all through.
You can pull off a stunt like that mockery against a lesser competitor. You simply cannot do that.
Oh,
against
dude, this
someone
match
who
is
is
gonna
a
get
bona
boring,
fide
bro. Come
United
on, do
States
something.
champion like the megastar LA Knight. You get a window, you
All right, yo,
gotta
here
take
comes the
it,
comeback.
or else you'll get this.
I'm wondering when they're gonna turn on Solo,
And the
bro. They
crowd
should have done
loving
it a long time
every
ago.
moment of it. LA Knight.
He's feeling that Kavorka once again. And this crowd are
But
lapping
dude,
it
this
up.
is sad, bro. Like, not even a year ago, bro. Like, it hasn't even been a year, bro. Like, back in the summer, bro,
As
that was
Knight
all Solo's
with
run.
an offensive surge as he eyes
Dude,
Solo
he's
Sikoa.
lost all his aura, bro. He lost all his aura. Late night, yeah. CM Punk was one of Roman.
Drops the elbow on
was one.
Tama-Tonga.
Roman and Rock was one. Triple H was one. A lot of times, and Seth was one, and then there was so
wants to put
many
an end
more.
to this.
Yeah, they do that, bro. They do that a lot. Now that you point it out, yeah, they do that. Like when they turned Punk a heel for Rock. Oh, dude, that was sick.
Blunt force trauma? No.
But hey, yo, he's a better heel than he is a face. Oh, come on, Solo.
Up on
Oh,
the apron again.
look at him, look
He
at him.
needs a right hand.
Aura
Oh,
all
no, the
gone.
roll-up. And a kick out by Knight.
He missed the Samoan spike.
But it might backfire.
There it is. And it does.
Well, dude, he just looks goofy, bro. Well, we got some seeds planted.
Well, what a
Yeah, it looks like
victory
they're gonna
for
turn
LA
on
Knight. We will
Solo,
find
bro.
out
He's just a
his
bum at this point.
WrestleMania opponent later on this evening between Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, they're gonna outcast him for sure. All right, here's Paul. He's waiting for the tribal chief.
If you don't mind, has CM Punk given you
Chief's about to arrive and now you're bothering me?
understood? But I just want to know if CM Punk has given you any indication further about this favor.
No, and I don't know why that he has to give me an indication. Because no matter what, why am I telling this to you? Why? Come here. Look at me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying this for the record. CM Punk, I'm on record saying this, okay? No matter what the favor is, my answer is yes. Okay? That's
Interesting.
it. That's it. So now you can just tell me.
All right,
Get
yo.
me out of this jam I'm having with my tribal chief. The answer is yes. Any favor you want, the answer is yes.
Hey, dude,
My
anything he
tribal
wants.
chief, you have arrived in Chicago.
All right, yo. Oh, Seth is in Chicago. The main antagonist. Facts, dude. Facts. Yo, they should just turn him heel, like fully heel. Like this whole character is getting stale.
The other Shield guy, right? God, you look horrible. You look awful. I've seen you in a bad way before. This might be the worst I've ever seen you. You look like you had a horrible week. I, on the other hand, I had a great week. You see, once I got away from this big CM Punk main eventing WrestleMania celebration, I was able to gain some perspective. I was able to formulate a plan. And you know what I was thinking, though, Paul? This favor thing, man. You really dug yourself into a hole here, huh? But, it kind of affects me, too. So, when Roman does get here, you let me know. Because I want to be present to hear what this favor's gonna be, too. Wipe that tear away, pal. It's gonna be all right.
Yo, can you guys tell that Paul is wearing makeup? But who did it better as playing main antagonist in WWE? Who did it better? I'm gonna say Triple H. Triple H did it better. Yeah, Triple H did it better. Not gonna lie, Triple H did. Seth, like when he was the main antagonist, bro, he was just annoying. And didn't they do it with Dean Ambrose? Oh, look at Charlotte. I ain't gonna lie, bro, she looked good. But yeah, I think Triple H did a better job.
You feel that, right? Good. Yeah.
Stephanie's Places. I still gotta watch that.
This is really cool.
So is this just an interview show?
I hope you're not scared. Here we go. Manawia.
The princess, the queen, the goddess has arrived.
How good was CM Punk as a main antagonist? He did his thing. I gotta go back and rewatch that, to be honest, Assassin, because I was just mad that they turned him heel at the time. I guess his best work is when he had that match versus Taker at WrestleMania 29. I'm gonna say that was probably when the heel turn started really like, all right, dude, this is probably cool. This is cool. This is worth it. But like majority of that year in 2012 when he turned into the heel, it depends. What we talking about? We talking about 2012 Punk or 2010 Punk? Because 2010 Punk, dude, he was amazing. When he was 2012, when he was a champ, or from the summer all the way on to what was it, to the Royal Rumble when he lost the belt, it was okay. He was basically feuding with Ryback the whole time. Yeah, so I'm gonna say his best work was when he started taking on Taker, when they were starting to build that story for WrestleMania that year. That's probably his best work. When he was in his prime, when he did the pipe bomb promo. Well, after the pipe bomb, he turned into a babyface. Yeah, you couldn't deny him at that point. He was just a babyface, bro. Dude, that pipe bomb just took him to a whole new level, bro. You couldn't hate him after that. Like, dude, he just basically became like a babyface right after that pipe bomb. After the whole Money in the Bank, and he won the title, he's just babyface from there on. And then around like 2012, around like Raw 1000, they turned him heel for the Rock storyline. I was mad, bro. I was like, dude, this makes no sense, bro. You didn't let Punk get his like wings. He was starting to flourish. But Dude, I remember where I was when I did that pipe. When he did that pipe bomb, bro. I watched that, went back and rewatched it on YouTube, and I was just reading the comments. I'm like, dude, everybody loved it. Did everybody think it was real? I thought it was real. Roman's Roman did a better job, bro. Not gonna lie. For a bit, it did get stale, but like there was layers to that storyline. So I think his best work is as a main antagonist, especially the Thunderdome era. Bro, he was cooking. Then at one point they had Daniel Bryan as a main antagonist. Like right after he came back, they turned him heel for a bit. Yeah, he was basically the Batman arc. Dude, I didn't hate him as a hero. I ain't gonna lie, I've been Alright, we getting Aleister Black, aren't we? I loved him as the big dog. Just everybody hated on him for no reason. But dude, once he became a heel, bro, it was sky's the limit, bro. He took WWE to new heights. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Charlotte looking hella good right now. I don't know if it's the hair. I don't know. There's something different. Let me see, Tiffy. Can you compete? Oh, Tiffy. Oh. Tiffy is like, you wearing lace? You know what? I one up you. Randy Orton as the main antagonist, dude. He was, bro. He was A1, bro. That, oh, dude, that 2009 Randy though. Dude, that 2009 Randy was just a menace. Hey, shout out Chicago, bro. They're getting a show. Yeah, dude, this whole match, this whole build for this match is, yeah, it's not it, bro. Yeah, Tiffy got exposed, bro. She's not meant to be a babyface. I don't think she ever was a babyface. It was sink or swim, and she's kind of sinking right now.
Nature of recent interactions between you two, I have been volunteered to moderate this interview.
Yeah, he was a lot of times.
WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton.
But I say his best work is probably 2009 Randy.
And her WrestleMania opponent, the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair.
Do you hear that? That's power. Hey, Chicago!
Over in AEW, Kenny Omega was a good main attacker. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? He was a good. He was great, bro. He was great.
Okay, Charlotte,
like when he was the belt collector, that was probably his best work in AEW.
As to why you chose Tiffany Stratton as your WrestleMania 41 opponent, and then also, do you?
He's killing it right now, but like, dude, bro, what is he doing with him, bro? He's just feeding him jobbers right now.
Well, here we are. She was begging, and I'm the gift that keeps giving. She wanted a moment, and I hadn't done any charity work lately. And every week, that desperation leaks through. No, so you're right. I did make the right choice. You want to know why? Because I wanted to show the smartest wrestling fans in the world here in Chicago that there is no comparison.
Are you done? Wait, did she get her woo in? Listen, Charlotte, your biggest competitor has never been within this ring. Your biggest competitor has been them. And no matter how hard you try, no matter how long you're out for, that's a battle that she'll never win. And you love to put on this facade like nothing gets to you, like you're above everybody else, but then you're crying on some boohoo talk show? Which one is it, Charlotte? And the saddest part about all of this is no matter how many titles you win, you could break all the records, but when it's all said and done, you'll always come second to your daddy, Ric Flair. And at WrestleMania, you're gonna come second to me, Tiffany Stratton.
Dude, that was bad. This is hard to watch.
Do you think you're the first?
Do you hear that? That's power.
Come on, get mean, Tiffy.
Do you think you're the first opponent? Chicago.
New Triple H was the main antagonist a lot of time. Evolution Triple H, DX Triple H was the Authority Triple H. I meant to say now. Yeah.
You think you're the first opponent to say that I've come second to my dad? No, Chicago, Tiffany, and everyone watching at home. If I have to come second.
Dude, they're just gonna, bro. They're not gonna let her talk, bro. She's gonna kill Tiffy. Dude, come on, bro. That was bad for Tiffy, bro. It was not a... Dude. Oh, dude, it's not working. This baby face turns... might be a no.
It doesn't matter if you win 100.
Bro, they're just gonna boo her out.
What's the matter, Charlotte? Cat got your tongue?
Nah. She got your tongue.
They're booing so loud. What would Chicago, guys? What would you like me to say? Man, this is really cool because here's the thing.
I meant to say now. Triple H was the main antagonist a lot of times.
You know what, Tiffany?
Hey, I would say my favorite antagonist Triple H probably Authority. If we're gonna go off antagonist, Authority Triple H was good. I liked him as an authority figure. Main antagonist, yeah, he was, bro. He was. He was the only heel for like years.
I'm walking into WrestleMania as the WWE Women's Champion. You say that this is just another match to you? Seems like I've gotten to you, Charlotte. And your WrestleMania record may be 4-3, and you may be the queen inside of the ring, but outside of the ring, you ain't the queen of shit.
What are you saying? I can't hear you, Tiffany. It's so squeaky. I can't hear you. Like, oh my God. What are you saying, Tiffany?
And for 16 more days, you get to call yourself WWE's least favorite Nepo baby. Congratulations.
Nepo queen. Nepo queen.
Edge was a good main antagonist. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? That whole from 05 all the way through 2009, dude. He was killing it. I liked him. Oh, bro, when he got with Vicky, bro, he was my favorite wrestler, bro. But I gotta admit, I hated that Edge. Dude, I'm like, dude, come on, bro. That's beneath you.
What is that record? Like what?
But hey, yo, it worked.
0-3?
Woo! Hey, Tiffany, is that why Kaiser's in my DMs?
Oh! So Kaiser in the DMs.
Sums it up. And in just 2 weeks, they'll be battling in front of the entire world at WrestleMania.
Dude,
41.
Tiffy's pissed off. Am I the only one that doesn't care about this match anymore? It should be a good match. But the way they're telling the story, it was okay. Dude, Tiffy, she's not ready. She got thrusted fast.
I am pleased to make a major announcement.
All right.
In conjunction with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce, next week, right here on Smackdown, we will present to you a women's tag team gauntlet match featuring teams from both Raw and Smackdown. The winners will face Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania.
Dude, I do not want to see that. That's the bathroom break match then.
Women's Tag Team Gauntlet.
Who's the worst main
To challenge Liv
antagonist?
and Raquel.
Besides Solo?
Speaking of tag teams,
I mean, I gotta think
the
about
Street
that.
Profits are on top of the world.
Oh, Street Profits got new theme music.
Several weeks across Europe.
Yo,
Street Profits, the champs, making their way out to take in
bro,
the
bro,
match that'll determine their next major
bro.
challenge.
His theme song is in 2K. We want smoke. We want. The worst, dude. I'm still trying to think. Who's the worst main antagonist? WWE's do these random tournaments. I think they're trying to compete with but they're not as long. They're not as long. I don't know, bro. Yeah, they do, bro. You can tell they have creative is dried. What's up, Chief? It's been a while. What's up, Christian? Yeah, it has been, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm finally back streaming, bro. They're back in the States and I'm back live. For a while, I didn't want to go live because what's the point, bro? The show already happened. But yeah, welcome back, Christian. How you doing? I hope you're doing okay, Christian Kasa. Yo, I haven't watched Evolve. Is Evolve killing it? Yeah, dude. So Tiffy struggled, but she looked good though. She looked good. She struggled, but she looked good. Charlotte didn't even get a word. She just basically got the Dominic Mysterio treatment. Got booed out. And then I don't know. I was just talking to Assassin the entire time. I didn't really care. How good was Bobby Lashley as a main antagonist? Oh, dude, he was killing it in Thunderdome era. Yeah, he was killing it. I'm gonna say the worst is probably Miz, bro. Miz was probably the worst main antagonist for a while, bro. That was something. That was something, Assassin. I didn't like when Miz had the championship. I didn't like him when he was the main antagonist, bro. I didn't like that whole era, bro. But dude, Bobby Lashley killed it. He was basically Roman Reigns before Roman Reigns, and then what I'm hearing that basically Vince shot it down. So the Hurt Business was basically gonna be the Bloodline, but they just stopped. I think Rey Fenix will join LWO along with Penta. You think so? You think this soon? You think, Christian, at WrestleMania we get the Lucha Brothers one more time? Hey, dude, I don't care, bro. As long as I see Penta, I'm chilling. But yeah, dude, that's not a bad idea. But yeah, what's the OW Open up to? I don't know. When's the last time LWO was out? I don't know what they've been up to, bro. Last thing I remember, they were feuding with was it the New Day? Yeah, Ray and Penta have respect for Ray. Bro, it's so weird, bro. Hearing Ray and Penta have respect for Ray. That's why I'm just gonna call him Phoenix, bro. Why they even keep the name Ray? Should've just taken it out. When John Cena was always the main protagonist back. Oh, dude, don't remind me, Assassin. Don't remind me. There's a reason why I picked Edge as my favorite wrestler, and why he became my favorite wrestler. I just didn't like Cena. After year one, I got into wrestling. Okay, cool. But then he started winning a lot, and then I'm like, dude, why is he winning a lot? It's like, dude, I want to see somebody new. Like last year before, if I can remember. Yeah, for LWO, yeah, they did do that, didn't they? Dude, nothing came about of the whole Carlito storyline, bro. They kind of just dropped it. Carlito attacked Dragon Lee, and that was it. We didn't hear nothing. He joined the Judgment Day, and that was it. But yeah, we need some Latino representatives in Vegas, you know. Which, by the way, I'm gonna be in Vegas for WrestleMania, so I would not. I'm not gonna say I'll try. I promise I will go live like during the day. So I'm gonna be at Mania like around that week. I come back on Tuesday, the 22nd. So I will. I'm going to Raw too. I'm not going to SmackDown. I'm not going to the Hall of Fame. I'm going to GCW on Friday. So hey yo, stay tuned to the channel, bro. I'll be going live at Mania in 2 weeks. Not the whole show, you know, for a couple minutes. Oh, dude, they're giving this match again. Dude, I'm so sick of these. Dude, I'm sick of this SmackDown tag division, bro. It's the same people every time. But, bro, yo, the Street Profits theme song, the new one, and that's in WWE 2K. Dude, I'm just waiting for Montez to go singles.
Profits have looked unstoppable since returning the drop bomb.
We are. Oh, I forgot. They got a new theme song.
Speaking of the Profits, of course, 3 weeks ago when we last saw them, and that's when Montez Ford was nearly scraping the ceiling of the Olympic Arena in Barcelona from the heavens on top of Johnny Gargano.
So are they going to have a tournament for the tag titles?
That was a sensational battle, but now Gargano and Ciampa in this spot to work their way
this match,
back.
I've seen it so many times, bro. I'm over it.
That's been so deep and so red hot. #1 contenders match
over
to
it.
face the Street Profits.
Has been a red-hot competitive division.
Dude, they should have never separated those tag titles, bro.
Friday Night Smackdown presented by Jimmy John's. They're finally here. They're hot. Try the new toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. You can order one today.
And these two teams, of course, both held the goal within the past several months. Such has been the chaotic nature of this division. There also been close friends for many years, although that got thrown away when DIY low-blowed the Motor City Machine Guns back in December and claimed gold from them.
Yeah, the betrayal with Johnny Gargano. Third time these teams have met for the WWE Tag Team titles. Of course, the current champions.
What is this, like the 50th time we've seen this?
The last meeting between MCMG and DIY. The Royal Rumble, that 2 out of 3 falls match, Wade.
And look, all of the teams in this division.
Waiting for that last man standing.
Now, I would argue that the Motor City Machine Guns perhaps had the biggest gripe of them all after being screwed out of their tag title
CM Punk reveals Paul Heyman's favorite at night.
Since,
so I guess tonight we find out what the favor is.
Has been the Smackdown tag ranks. Well, now's the time to get back on track.
Shelley has no problem delivering right hands. And a little something extra for Johnny Gargano.
We've seen it before.
That with that low blow a couple of months ago. Must have felt pretty sweet.
Yeah, here comes the suicide. Oh no.
Out into the floor.
He's running. Yay.
4 cardio machines in this ring right now. Ciampa perhaps being the fittest of them all, looking.
Oh! The slingshot spear from Johnny Gargano.
Hey, Johnny, bro, I feel bad for you, bro. Dude, why have you... It should be back, bro. 3 minutes.
Gargano gives the advantage at this point to DIY.
Well, that was like something from the training ground from DIY. Clearly, there was a trap baited by Tommaso Ciampa and just sprung at the right time on Alex Shelley.
Speaking of LWO, that faction was only made to keep the feud between Ray and Dom interesting. And I feel like there's no point of LWO anymore. It served this purpose. Yeah, it has, bro. Yeah, you ain't wrong, bro. I felt the same way, bro. There's no point of it. Why are they still around?
Together for so long, both the Motor City Machine Guns for about 20 years together.
It doesn't help anybody anymore. What was his name? What's her name? Selena Vega left.
Playing a role early on in this match.
And now you have
Gargano happy to gloat
Cruz
towards
del
the current
Toro and
champs.
Joaquin.
Pump the
I like
brakes on
Joaquin.
that,
Joaquin can
perhaps, to get
work.
this match won first.
But yeah, it was made for Dom and Ray, right? Speaking of that, yo, Dom needs a W over Ray before he retires, bro. Come on, dude. Ray being selfish, bro. He can't give the rub to his own son.
No. Well, this is the brutality of them.
That is the issue of slowing down the pace when you're in there with someone like Alex Shelley, as Johnny Gargano was tending to do there. If you have the upper hand, make it count.
Bro. Dude, what was it? The Raw Tag Team division is just as bad as the SmackDown, bro.
Different personality from him of late. Although, in fairness, it did indeed take him and Ciampa to tag gold at one point.
You guys feel like you guys seen this match like 200,000 times?
The end justifies the means.
Not gonna lie, yo. Not looking at that map, blue. I don't mind it. Same with the black one on Raw. It's grown on me. The Raw one I like. Yo, people complain about the advertisements. I'm like, dude, it's not so bad, bro. Have you seen boxing and UFC? Dude, they're just worse. But hey, yo, if you can sell ad space, sell it.
What an outstanding tag job this has been by DIY, just textbook.
Yeah, ring awareness to get Shelley off onto his own and put forth all the damage.
And this is not what this audience expected whatsoever from the Motor City Machine Guns, who barely got out of the blocks here. And another cheap shot there from Johnny Gargano on Chris Sabin.
Just think about it. What have they done after the storyline? Basically nothing. They try to keep it going with Carlito and Dragon Lee getting taken out. It didn't really work out.
Opportunity awaits off the top rope.
But yeah, you're right. You're right, Assassin. There was no. They haven't done anything with it. To be honest, bro, I was not a big fan of bringing the LWO or bringing the name back. I was not a fan of it, bro. Dude, I was like, dude, that's a WCW thing, bro. Just keep it there. Why are you trying to make it your own? Yeah, they kind of ruined it. That's why I didn't want them to bring it back.
You saw the champs looking on.
Suicide dive. But yeah, they haven't done anything with that. I don't know why they're still around.
Tag team championship teams, DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns.
Motor City Machine Guns, just innovators of that modern cruiserweight style, kind of guys that the locker room today had studied for years before they arrived here on SmackDown. We're now getting a taste of exactly why their reputations are so huge.
This is exactly
the Motor City Machine Guns are barely around. I know, right?
To become #1 contenders, but the kick out.
Dude, I feel like they got success way too fast.
I promise you this, throughout their long careers, the Motor City Machine Guns, as we take another look at the champs of Street Profits sat at ringside.
Dude, this whole tag division is just horrible, bro.
As the tag ranks here,
it's the same few teams over and over again. We're just pretty deadly, bro.
By Motor City Machine Guns, Wade.
Oh, turnbuckle came off.
Crashing down there, the turnbuckle got ripped off.
Wait. Why is the ref stopping it, bro? You can't. You. Is the turnbuckle a weapon?
Oh, and it's an exposed top turnbuckle. Oh, he tries to ram his head right into it.
You could see what Ciampa was doing with that high ring IQ.
There's the roll-up.
Almost backfired on him, taking the referee's
nice knee.
attention away and trying to use the
But I've seen this match a million times, bro. I just don't care.
Those knees right to the lower back. Push the leg for the win and the kick out.
Late kick out there from Chris Sabin after that connection from Project
This match is
Ciampa.
going way too long, bro.
Countless matches with
3 hours is hurting this show. Oh.
For the win.
You know it's bad when the commentary is not even saying anything.
Alex Shelley fairy tale ending to a nightmare for DIY.
We're seeing the greatest hits of DIY right now, but it's not been enough thus far to put away the Motor City Machine Guns and claim that #1
Matter of
contender
fact,
spot.
let me fix my words.
Although
Don't
surely
they
the
are
end
never
is nigh,
around.
Joe.
Remember,
Yep.
meeting in the middle backfired last
They are
time they
never
went for it.
around.
Oh, and getting out of the way. Ciampa with the switch.
I don't know how Chris Sabin is still standing at this point.
Uncanny ability to go 2-on-1 and
And
take
guess
advantage.
what? They're gonna go missing again.
And now lining up the facial and delivering it.
What a beauty, right to the kisser of Tommaso Ciampa. And now defenseless is the Sicilian.
And now the skull and bones attempt
Ooh.
again is denied.
Damn, that was a nasty fall, bro. Somebody check his knee.
Ciampa utilizing the ropes.
Oh, come on, Ciampa. You're better than that. The ref caught you too.
Worth a try at least.
Going into the corner. Oh!
Ooh, right into the exposed turnbuckle.
It got him right on the head.
All right, Motor City wins. What is this, #1 contendership? Honestly, dude, that should be a good match. Motor City versus Street Profits. In their second night, they won the tag titles. I know, bro. Maybe that was probably the worst thing that could have happened to them. Because after that, it was downhill, bro. All the steam went away. I think they should have just built it up, bro. I don't know if they should have won it their second night.
Look at that scene.
So when this taking place?
Holding up their gold.
WrestleMania Smackdown?
The #1 contenders are defined. Motor City Machine Guns.
Opportunity that's presented to you.
Miss and Mello still together?
Who last week, in their home country, had a title shot and lost. Pretty deadly, more like pretty useless.
Imagine getting an opportunity.
No.
And fumbling at the 1-yard line. I mean, are you guys a tag team or are you Chicago Bears?
Either way, both a joke.
Oh, we're a joke, huh? Well, we've got jokes, haven't we? Here's a joke for you. The Marine 3.
Yeah, good one. Tag me in. Let me go.
The Marine 4. The Marine 5.
At least the Marine was made 6 times. How's your musical?
Oh, it's funny you mentioned the musical, actually. We just got finished writing a song, and you would love it. It's about a character who hasn't been awesome for at least 10 years, if they ever was. And what did we name the track? I was there. The Miz.
The Miz. I'm a 9-time tag team champion. How many titles have you won?
9 times. How many partners is that, Miss? Yeah. You've had so many partners, and now you're here with a
In
younger,
their second
hotter
night,
model. You're basically the Leonardo
with no
DiCaprio
belt,
of
it
tag
was
team
so
wrestling.
unexpected. I know,
Which
bro.
leaves me
It
standing
was,
here,
right?
Mello,
I did
wondering
not
why
expect
you're
that,
so
bro.
happy being relegated to the Miz. Icing on the cake, Elton. Icing on the cake. They're not even a real tag team.
No, they're not. Understand that we are mellow, don't Miz.
And you two couldn't beat us on our worst day.
Because we are us. Him.
We're working on that.
Damn. Miz acting like
Still to
Gunk.
come tonight. Who will be the last man standing?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. They really
got
got nothing for Mello. Is that the best they could do for him? Come on, bro. Why are you wasting that boy's like youth? Alright, here's B-Fab. Apparently she caused some controversy. She don't talk to Swerve. Dude, this is the part of the show starts sucking, right? Oh, she facing Naomi, bro. Alright, Naomi about to get an easy dub. this commercial?
To make about a great time that is on the horizon. A big night out. There will be massive surprises. We got a cannon! Big time sing-alongs.
Sometimes you forget they're in WWE because they're never running. Yeah, facts, right? That's how it was with the Viking Raiders. I mean the War Raiders. Yeah, the War Raiders, bro. I forgot they were tag champs on Raw. I haven't seen them in a minute. Dude, it's worse on Smack. I thought SmackDown was bad, bro. At least, dude, I didn't know what was going on Raw when I saw the War Raiders show up. And we got like 2 minutes, bro. We're in an ad break right now. Dude, whatever happened to, what's his name? Shinsuke Nakamura, bro. Dude, they have Solo back when he was a monster. Well, he was never a monster. He was playing an antagonist. And to me, it's disappointing. I know, bro. Considering what we had years ago, it's like, bro, what the hell, bro? It's just Triple H doesn't care about the tag team division for some reason. Is there no tag teams out there? Like, what's going on, bro? I'm assuming the best tag team division in WWE right now is probably on NXT. What they should have done on Raw for that tag division, they should have just had what's their name? The New Day win the titles like right after they turn heel. And now they're gonna win them and now the steam is gone. Dude, I'm surprised no Cody on this show. That annoys me. That annoys the hell out of me, bro. Why do we have a SmackDown guy on Raw? Like telling a story, but they're not telling it on SmackDown? Yeah, that annoys the F out of me because the Raw champion is actually Gunther, not Cody. But I guess he's WWE champion, so I guess he's champion of all. There's a lot of teams that are here to work, with Triple H does nothing with them. Dude, they need to do something, bro, because I'm sick of both tag divisions. They're so boring, bro. I got to the point where I'm just skipping the tag team matches. Like, throughout the 3 weeks, bro, when I was watching the playbacks, I was skipping the tag team matches, bro. I didn't care. Alright, Undertaker, one dead man show. Cody will lose at WrestleMania. He should, dude. He should. But don't be surprised if he wins.
Saturday, April 19th at 10 o'clock p.m. The Phenom's gonna have
I haven't bought tickets. I don't know what I'm gonna do that Saturday.
Stories he'll share from his Hall of Fame career, and tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.
I want to go, but not really. Alright, here's B-Fab.
Hesitate in taking on Charlotte Flair tonight, stepping up with a challenge that comes with perhaps a little more emotion attached to it. Out for revenge against Naomi.
Alright, here Naomi. Come on, Jade, get out here, bro. Is she still doing the glow? Oh, watch out, Naomi, watch out! It's Jade! Well, she beating the brakes out of her, yo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jay beating up the security? Run, Naomi, run. Match started. Sometimes it's the same teams wrestling each other. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying, Assassin. It gets boring after a while.
So Jade Cargo, who is out of action.
So Jade attacked her and basically calls it a
Naomi
quits.
who attacked her, and all the drama in recent weeks. How about the big kick from BFAB? BFAB is on fire early
Damn,
on
bro,
here, Wade.
BFAB got some long legs, bro.
What a hot start from
How tall is she? Like 6? She gotta be 6'2".
Training school run by the legendary Natalia and Tyson Kidd, and boy, oh boy, is it paying off.
With her athleticism and her frame, she has such upside. But then you add in the fuel of intensity and emotion and passion in going up against Naomi, and you see the results she did.
Well, PFAB told me before she arrived here in WWE, she idolized Naomi. Wow!
For the win!
Just the playbook of BFAB gets deeper and deeper by the week. This is a woman who hasn't had too many opportunities.
Dude, I like that mean face, bro. She looking like primetime Randy Orton.
You mentioned the matchup several weeks ago with Charlotte Flair and how BFAB really held her own, and she's doing the same here, more than the same perhaps, against Naomi.
Well, she's in a very compromised position, though, with her legs strung up over that top rope. And now Naomi is going to hang her straight down. Oh, and the damage that's done to hit the back of her head and upper back against the corner.
Yeah, the clues are there. Proceed with caution. The
Dude,
nice
what the
girl is
fudge?
2025's Naomi is highly volatile.
Oh, would you look at that?
All right, Naomi got it done.
Modified lung blower, and now the cover.
All right, that's it. No more glow, man. No more glow. Get mean, Naomi. Get mean. Get mean.
Jade Cargill, but talk about expanding your playbook. Have a look at this. You call it right, your modified kneeling lung blower from Naomi. We haven't seen that from her before. Clearly expanding her arsenal. Ahead of what is
She gonna talk. She gonna talk.
clash with Jade Cargill.
Where you at, Jay? I'm still standing.
She calls out Jade Cargill.
Turn around.
Oh, she found out where
Ooh,
she's
big
at.
boot by Jade.
What a big boot by Jade. And now security.
Come on, security. Why is she beating up security, bro? Come on, bro. You could really getting beat.
Security, would you look at Jade Cargill? She's doing damage to anybody in sight. Absolutely enraged.
They put their bodies on the line, protecting Naomi, but I think they regret it.
All right, ladies. I have had just about enough of this, and I can see that there is really only one solution.
What's the solution?
And that solution is this. Naomi will go one-on-one with Jade Cargill at WrestleMania.
Hey, yo, Jade gets her Mania match. Let's go.
It seems both women got
Maybe should take over the team division. Maybe something should take over the team division, not Triple H. Yeah, somebody else should, shouldn't they? I meant to say someone. Yeah, I know. They should, bro. They should. They should. I don't know. Bring whoever's booking NXT, bro. Bring him in. Or his Damien.
The victim. No holes in your logic, right? WrestleMania 40. You had your moment.
I remember that, dude. That was fun, bro. Seeing that live, bro. Seeing a cash in live, bro. That was crazy. It was, dude. It was just epic, bro.
You screwed yourself, but I'm the villain, right? Clash at the castle. It should have been about us. But this weird obsession you couldn't let go of, it followed you. I did my job and remained World Heavyweight Champion. You screwed yourself, but I'm the villain, right? Money in the bank. You should have been focused on the moment. You tried to cash in, but your baggage, once again, followed you. I remain champion. You screwed yourself, but I'm the villain. Right? Rumble, Chamber, I eliminated you from both. Plain and simple. Then you attacked me like a coward, and you cost me my shot at main eventing WrestleMania. You know what you are, Drew? You're a hypocrite. You make excuses, you bitch and complain, and you point your finger at everybody else other than yourself. I know what you are, Drew. You're a junkie. You get off on this high from telling stupid-ass jokes every week for a cheap-ass pop, and you play the victim every damn week. You don't have to paint me as the villain of your story anymore. I am your villain. The time to pray is now, Drew. No looking for me in the shadows. Look for me in the middle of the ring next week, face to face, eye to eye, because I want you to stop playing the victim and become my victim at WrestleMania.
All right, yo, we're getting all our matches now.
Fired up.
All right, here's KO. Why did we get a Raw graphic?
From that to the complexities of Kevin Owens, they have been countless.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard, but KO, I don't know if he's injured, but that's the rumor right now that he's hurt. So he's not going to make WrestleMania. Oh my gosh, I feel like I heard this song so many times already. Another 3 minutes. But yeah, I like the video package by Priest. Pretty good. Now we're getting our matches, bro. Now they're filling the card. Break. When is Judgment Day going to end? Like, why do Finn keep losing the singles matches and Carlito's there and JD deserves better and Dom deserves better than being a side character to Finn? I think they're breaking up soon, bro. I think it's gonna be like a fatal 4-way at Mania for the IC title, and I think that's when they break up. I think Dom's winning that title, and JD's not coming back for a while, so hey, when he comes back, he's gonna be a babyface. I can tell you that. Carlito, I don't know what they're gonna do with Carlito. He'll probably stay with Dom, and have Dom and Raquel be like a little faction with Carlito. Finn probably goes singles, but I don't think he's getting no major push anytime soon. He's in that spot where what's his name? Where Dolph Ziggler was. Where you can get good matches out of him and he can put somebody over. That's what Finn is nowadays. Are we getting
Today marks the beginning of a new walked through that curtain, it felt like the energy changed.
What you see in this ring before you is the
And Liv and Rodriguez are better on their own. Yeah,
Evolution
aren't
was
they?
one of the great factions because you
But
had
like,
the
I don't
guy
think
who'd
they're
been
ready
there
gonna.
and done
If
it
they
all,
don't
and
take the
Ric
titles
Flair,
off
you
them at
had
Mania,
the guy who was in the
then they're gonna be
process of
champions for a
being there
while.
and doing it all in
I don't
Triple
mind
H
them as champs.
and two
I actually
younger,
enjoy the run.
promising talents.
Randy Orton, the man has every gift that a man can be given.
Triple H wanted me to be one of the guys, and it was like, oh my God, this is great.
Imagine Dom as a world champion. Hey, bro, don't put it past him, dude. I could imagine it, bro. I've seen it a couple of times. I wouldn't mind it.
Triple H is an alpha, and he's
But
a
it all
leader,
depends.
so
Can he actually
he's
talk
definitely
and cut a
someone
promo?
you have on your side.
Like he can wrestle his ass off.
Money, nice
I mean,
cars,
don't be surprised if he wins Money in the
success.
Bank. I see him as world champion material.
Hands down, Evolution is the most important thing that I've done.
There's something really special about that group.
It's 2 weeks from tonight, and nobody
2
is
weeks.
more deserving as Triple H goes into the WWE Hall of Fame. And folks, listen, if you're going to Smackdown that night, that ends at 8 p.m. local in Vegas. You got a 2-hour gap to
dude,
get
I'm
down the
not
street to
going.
Fountain Blue and get to the Hall of Fame ceremony, so you can take in 2 events in one night, and you can get your tickets now.
Dude, they're
You
asking
see Ticketmaster
crazy
listed there, the
prices for those Hall of
2
Fame
weeks from tonight.
tickets.
Let's go to Nick Aldis, the general manager.
Crazy prices. All right, here's Nick Aldis.
Well, folks, this is.
I don't
a
think
part of
Liv
my
and
job
Rodriguez
that,
don't need to be in
frankly,
a
is
dying
not
faction.
very
Yeah, true.
Um,
But like, what happens to Raquel
in
after
this industry,
they lose the
there's
titles?
a fine line
I
between
think
coming
she's
back
better
next
off
week
as
like
being
everything's
with
fine
Liv, like for
and
now, and then have
finding
the
out
breakup built
potentially
up.
You may never set foot in this ring again. It's a cliche, but there's a reason that we say don't try this at home. I don't want to say much more because I'd
Yeah,
rather
he's
you
just
hear it
comedy
from the man
relief
himself.
assassin.
But ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Kevin Owens.
So apparently he's hurt. Sucks. I was really looking forward to that KO versus Orton. Hopefully it's just a rib.
Well, after that ominous warning from GM.
I've been doing this for 25 years, and I think I can say confidently that for those 25 years, I really gave everything I had every time I stepped foot in this ring. And in those 25
Yeah, he
years,
will. He'll
because
be
of this
fine.
industry, I've gotten to live
If
incredible
anything, he's
things
gotten over.
and
He'll
experience
get
things
over
I'll
after
never
that
forget.
injury, bro.
I've
He
had the
earned a lot of
chance
people's
to take
respects.
care of my family in a way that I could have only dreamed of. But there's a price to pay for that amazing opportunity, and that's the toll it takes on our bodies. Every single guy and girl back there has paid that price at different times, and now it seems like it's my turn. Because the reality is, for the last 4 months or so, I've been dealing with a pretty serious neck injury. And we didn't know what it was. We didn't really know how serious it was. Thankfully, this week, we managed to figure it out, and now I have to go get neck surgery. So that's what I'm gonna do. And the timing couldn't be worse, because let me tell you, not getting to be in the ring with Randy Orton at WrestleMania really sucks. And
Damn, I feel bad for him, bro.
I'm really thankful for WWE for allowing me to come out here in front of you guys and telling you all that, because the truth is, I don't know when I'll have the privilege to be in front of you guys again. What I do know is the last few years I've learned not to take anything for granted, and I will never take this for granted.
So when did he get hurt?
For now, I want to say thank you, and I'm sorry, guys. Thank you.
So I'm assuming he's not getting kicked. All right, here's Randy. Bro, I was really looking forward to that match. I can't complain. I saw them both in the triple threat last year. To keep you safe, don't spend voices trying to broken. Don't start questioning your faith. Got the voiceless and me. Hear voices talking. I hear heroes dying. I taste blood that's drying. I see visions rising. I hear voices. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. Tell me things how I would do. They tell me things.
The ring we saw in Toronto at Elimination Chamber. Repeated exchanges, and now
yo, it's like he hits him with an RKO right here.
In Chicago, that they'll be unable to meet in the ring.
Dang.
At WrestleMania.
So nothing's gonna happen, bro. Yo, you can tell he wants to cry, bro. He's disappointed as hell.
In Kevin Owens, despite the fact that he may be burning with hatred. What's KO doing?
Said I gave everything for 25 years, but I have a severe neck injury. Surgery is needed, and KO says he doesn't know when he'll be back again.
Randy, I hate to be the one to tell you this, and there's no easy way to say it, but I'm afraid that means that you no longer have a match for WrestleMania.
Yo, watch it be Nick Aldis, bro. Yo, strap it up, Nick. Damn, that sucks, bro. RKO out of nowhere. Yep.
Those voices in his head. RKOing the Smackdown general manager.
It's gonna be Nick. Nick gets his opportunity. Get them boots ready, Nick. But what if the Judgment Day kick out Finn and Dom becomes the new leader? New people get added. Judgment Day, and he turns it out to be a better leader than Finn. Damien.
To the news.
I mean, you could do that, but like, do we honestly want to keep seeing this, bro? I think. How long has the Judgment Day been around? Since Edge was there, right? So that's been like 3-4 years. I feel like it's ran its course, or they can basically just make up a new, like a new basically a new Judgment Day, but without the name. Have like a new faction for him. I think they should just leave the Judgment Day name in the past. It becomes whole Bullet Club thing. You know what? Now that you say that, that's not that bad. That could actually work, bro. But you gotta change the theme song. We need a banger theme song. Actually work, Assassin. That will actually work. Dude, this sucks that... Dude, I'm sick. Hey, bro, but I get to see Nick Aldis wrestle, maybe? I assume he's still having a match. What's his name in TNA? Magnus? Dude, I feel like SmackDown has more commercials, bro. We're back in 50. We're back.
Is just awesome for WWE.
WWE in Chicago, 21st SmackDown, 3 WrestleManias.
And this tonight
When did
is the
host
highest
one?
grossing non-PLE event ever in the All-State Arena.
This Hungry for Mania moment is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleMania. WrestleMania, it's living up to everything I expected it to be. The Incredible Hulk, Hogan with Bad Man himself, Mr. T. Unbelievable pandemonium here in the Garden. The greatest wrestling extravaganza of the century, WrestleMania.
The following is a last man
All right, let's go.
match. The winner will earn a United States Championship match at WrestleMania.
Who the hell is Mark Nash?
In this
Did he win
match,
Snickers?
There are no countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, and no submissions. The only way to win
Bro, he's squealing.
is to incapacitate your opponent until he cannot answer a count of 10.
Fatu. Dude, I got this epic like Jacob Fatu shirt. Oh, dude, it just came in. I'm ready for Mania. All gas, no brakes. All right, yo, here's the big SOB. Oh snap, he going for the attack. Oh dude, he's sending the knee. Ooh. He's selling the hell out of that knee. He must be a great seller, bro.
Fatu favoring that leg from the early impact of Strowman as Fatu
super
now
kick.
with the big super kick and looks to generate some offense as he does. Now what's interesting, Wade, is that Braun Strowman has never lost a last man standing match, and he's been in with some of the best. Kane, Roman Reigns, he's been in with some of the best. We saw him this fall doing it.
Yeah, if there's ever
All right,
been
Fatu
someone
going
who has
up.
a match they have made
Nope,
their own,
stopped
it's
him.
Braun
Ooh.
Strowman and last man standing matches. I love Jacob Fatu. You rarely see him come close to losing a match, but I almost can't see how he wins this one.
He went for the running power slam, but Fatu was able to counter and now comes with the elbow.
I mean, both men already have taken major chunks out. Whoa, no
Ooh,
way!
springboard moonsault.
To it with the jump up moonsault from Fatu.
Well, that will definitely keep Strowman down for a 3
One
count.
more.
Will it do it for a 10? Well,
Again with the jump up moonsault. Remember, you have to
yo, you're gonna get
incapacitate your opponent
gas.
to the point where they cannot
Chill out, Fatu.
get up before the referee reaches a count of 10.
Oh, they really gonna finish it?
Is that 7?
Yo, roll out, you'll stand up.
oh, this might be a world record.
Yep.
Oh.
And Strowman
He's standing.
to his feet. Big start early on
Fatu
from
going
Jacob
out on the other side.
Fatu. Last man standing.
Oh, they're in the commercial break now.
Jacob Fatu delivering the jump up mighty moonsaults early on in this last man standing match.
Braun Strowman, clearly the absolute master historically at this kind of match. Looked like he was fading early, and it was going to be a world record victory.
Ooh, still steps to the head.
Blink of an eye, the monster is back, re-energized.
One more.
And it may be good night, Samoan Werewolf.
Utilizing those steel steps in the midst of this. An opportunity to get a title shot at WrestleMania.
Hey, all bets are off in this kind of matchup. Literally, anything you want is legal, and when the prize is so great, you may as well try. Braun Strowman going airborne. You don't see that too often.
Oh, he runs him right
right into the prime bottle.
Stand. As the cart went flying.
Right on the shin.
Wait, why are they flaking it out?
That thing is heavier than it looks. I'm not going to lie.
It is. He took some damage there.
I need shin pads from PNE next time.
Fatu.
Oh.
Well, there goes the desk. Top of the desk being used as a weapon. Anything goes, last man standing.
We should really have known that was going to happen, Joe.
Yeah. With the size of these guys, too, and all the violence that's taking place out on the floor. Keep your head on a swivel.
Oh, snap. He's using the top of the desk.
Oh, Strowman just
Man, that's a weak throw. That's a weak shot.
He's rearranging our announce desk as well.
He just throws it around like it's nothing. It normally takes 3 men to
Yes.
maneuver that cowl into place on our desk.
Every time the crew comes out to set it up, there are 3 guys who put that together. Big uppercut from Strowman.
And Strowman's arms are as big as my leg, and I'm not exactly a small guy myself. Just imagine the impact on that European uppercut.
Oh! Fatu able to counter and throw Strowman right over the top of those steel steps. Able to survive the count. Fatu with a big super kick.
Understandably, both men had a lot taken out of them, but neither one's going to give up easily.
It's a wild night here in Chicago.
No, they're still in commercial, right?
Crowd, over
All right, we're back.
16,000 at the All-State Arena, just 15 days away from WrestleMania 41, and this match to determine who will have
he's
a
running the
title
ropes.
shot there.
Oh, cut.
Jacob Fatu,
Spine buster.
Strowman, last man standing to be the #1 contender and face LA Knight for the U.S. Championship in Vegas. And remember the rules of engagement here. You got to try to incapacitate your opponent where they cannot beat the ref.
Fatu.
10 count.
Nah.
Oh,
Strowman go under.
Go nuts.
This is a high
Yep.
count. It might be over.
He getting the table.
Goes. No pinfall submissions, DQs, or countouts, and tables are welcome.
Well, we got up to a count of 9 there. Jacob Fatu is almost done here.
Oh,
Nice uppercut.
What else have you got in the arsenal, Braun?
All right, Strowman setting
Feel
up the
like
table.
One major hit here, and it's over for Fatu. And Strowman is
Well, he's
going
putting
to
it in the corner.
WrestleMania to challenge LA Knight.
Strowman is setting up that table in the corner. Fatu's not in great
Ooh,
shape, but
super
the
kick.
super kick helps.
This might be Strowman about to fall on his own sword.
Oh, big boot.
Big boot. And as Fatu goes down.
Yeah, slow match.
Last week was
Slow
Fatu
match.
who interrupted Strowman's U.S. title match against LA Knight. These two have been heated non-stop for months now. Brutal matches, DQs, beatdowns, everywhere you look.
Oh,
and Strowman
taking off.
goes over the top rope and leaning up against our announce
Oh,
desk.
here's Fatu. Suicide dive.
Goes flying, and the monster is laid out on the floor over the desk.
Oh, Fatu also taking an incredibly heavy landing, but he's up first.
And remember, Gotta beat the count of 10. It's last man standing to get a title match at WrestleMania.
No one knows that better than Braun Strowman, the absolute master at this kind of match. But he may be beaten in his own game here.
Braun Strowman's never lost a last man standing match. Fatu runs him
Ooh,
right
right
into
into the ring
post.
post.
Yeah, he's never
Damn,
had
he
an
slid a
opponent
little
like
bit, bro,
Jacob
like it was
Fatu,
snow.
however. That is the caveat to that claim.
Oh, yeah. He fought two. He going to the other side.
Strowman's draped over the barrier. Fatu's running full charge.
Ooh! Steel chair to the face.
Right to the head of Fatu.
Fatu just baited in by Braun Strowman, who knows this game better than anybody. And how the hell Jacob Fatu...
Oh, here's Strowman. Oh, he's running, bro. He's running for dear life. Ooh, right through the barricade.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, my. Both men are
All right, both men down, bro.
Both men might get to 10 here. What an impact.
He went full speed. All
They're at
that
5.
weight,
She at
all
5.
that momentum,
6.
crashing through the barrier.
7.
Possibly have your faculties or physical
8.
control after that car crash.
9. All right, both men up. Both men up.
Both men to their feet. This is outrageous. Last man standing, Fatu and Strowman. There have been moments in just the last few minutes alone where this crowd is in complete disbelief that either man was able to get to
Damn,
their
dude.
feet.
Strowman just flipping him off, bro.
And again, a count of 8 is reached. And both men avoiding the worst case scenario.
I'll tell you right now, Joe Tess, if anybody else on the roster had taken that kind of impact, anyone other than Strowman or Jacob Fatu, the match would be over. These two just built differently to
Dude,
any
they're all
other
right.
human being on earth.
They're with the audience.
The resilience of Fatu, the size and power and strength of Strowman.
Strowman refuses to be denied it.
Ooh, trash can to the face to Strowman.
And look at the way Fatu's reacting. How, Wade? How?
Simply invigorated by acts of extreme violence perpetrated on another human being.
Steel garbage can in hand again. He's already dented it with
Ooh,
his
one more
hand.
time.
And a second strike. And when you see that,
Yo, Fatu feeling
that
himself.
shake and rattle rally cry of Fatu, watch out as he just throws someone aside as he's lining up Strowman, the monster.
Ooh,
who
Strowman using trash
retaliates
can.
with the can. And again, beating him over the head, Wade.
Oh, he beating the hell out of him. What is that, 5 times?
Record time.
All right, Rev, start
And now
counting.
collapsing under the weight of abuse he
But just
himself
imagine
has
it.
absorbed.
Watch the
WWE
officials
using
count.
Judgment Day to become a Bullet Club-like faction. Actually, it could work, Assassin. It's not a bad idea. It actually could work. Ooh, and it just rotated like leaders.
Remember, he was able to pull that steel chair from Timekeeper earlier in the match and deliver a significant blow.
Implements of torture wherever you look around an arena.
Ooh,
If it's available to hand,
chair shot.
both men are going to use it.
Now Fatu's looking for an exit.
He's like, hell,
He's
hell
trying
for
to
it.
buy some time.
Let's use
escape
this
the steel
chair.
chair attack. And Strowman saying, you know what? I'll go right up
Ooh.
into the fans to meet you.
Well, these fans might want to back off.
Ooh, Fatu taking a beating, bro. They're fighting. These fans getting a show.
Further with that steel chair in hand.
Dude, did he just push a fan?
Oh.
Don't get out of the way.
Right to the gut, right to the back again, to the shoulders.
Dude, that's smart, bro. That's a vet move right there, bro. He was getting too close. You're like, bro, move to the side. I want you to get hurt. All right, we're back.
It has been better than advertised. Last man standing to earn a championship match against LA Knight at WrestleMania. Jacob Fatu
It just
and
depends
Braun
who the leader
Strowman.
is. The
Braun
people in
Strowman's been
the
complete
faction.
control
Yeah,
the last 3 or 4 minutes.
it's all leader, dude. They can
Attacking
honestly
Fatu
do it with
and
Aleister
now
Black.
Jacob up on top of the crate. He is up high.
But it looks
atop
like he's
the
gonna be on
crate
SmackDown though.
of that lower bowl.
Strowman may be unbeatable in this
Oh snap!
matchup.
No.
Oh, suplex! Suplex through a table.
Can you believe what we're witnessing in Chicago? They
Holy-ish, holy-ish.
Remember, they must beat the count of 10. It's last man standing rules.
It looks like it took as much out of Braun Strowman as it did Jacob Fatu, and the count is getting high.
Oh, they're 9, they're 9. Dude, how are they still getting up?
It continues on, but Fatu's in a
Fatu
world of
dazed,
hurt.
dude.
Another look at this as both men come crashing down from extreme height through our set. Somehow, some way, making it back to their feet before the count of 10. And this matchup with these two competitors, after what we've seen, may well go on all night. I cannot see either man staying down for the count.
They both are struggling to stay up on their feet. I don't know if Fatu even knows where he is. Strowman's limping badly on that left leg. Both men are damaged.
Strowman promised me earlier today that he had a silver bullet for this Samoan werewolf. He connects with one of his big hitters with the power slam. He believes Jacob Fatu will be down for the count. Although after the amount of abuse already absorbed by the Samoan.
Oh, Fatu in. Oh, oh, right into the table.
Running hip attack puts Strowman right through the table. This
All right,
may
Strowman
be
done.
it.
Strowman done.
They are wrapped up in a broken
Is it gonna end like this? Dude, Fatu has a big gash. That was a real. That was in a gimmick table.
It's over. It's over.
Oh, Fatu won.
It's over.
Just went through war, bro. Yeah, Aleister comes back and kicks everyone out and makes his own version of Judgment Day, something that Finn could never do, and win the title. Yeah, dude, it can honestly work with Aleister Black. Make it, right now it's a joke, but make it like darker, like the group he had in AEW, something like that.
Has done the unthinkable and beaten
But without the whole paranormal stuff.
with that move.
Look at how the table was just wrapped around Strowman like a shell, and he couldn't beat the 10 count.
And the legend of Jacob Fatu.
That was a solid match. I enjoyed it.
Barbarian grows further by the week. Jacob Fatu is heading to WrestleMania to challenge
Hey, I get to see my boy
champion.
Fatu at Mania. I can't wait to see him live.
That was too good. That was just too good.
I don't think I can take something like that every week.
Up next,
We'll take a look at what transpired between Cody Rhodes and John Cena this past Monday next.
dude, I ain't trying to take a look. I want to know what the
WrestleMania
favor
After
is.
Dark is the official WrestleMania after parties taking place each night, Thursday, April 17th to Sunday, April 20th at Live and Live Beach at Fontainebleau, Vegas. That's the official host hotel of WrestleMania 41. And tickets are on sale now at WrestleManiaAfterDark.com. Do not miss that.
All right, ad break. Like, I'm thinking who else would be good Judgment Day leader? I'm trying to think too. Assuming they're on Raw. Joe Gacy would have made a good leader, but he's doing his thing with Y6. Is there anybody in NXT that could work? Maybe someone from NXT could work? Alright, we're back.
Another sellout here in Chicago.
Dude, what's the favor, bro? Why are they wasting time?
Contenders to fight for the championship. We saw Naomi with that kneeling lung blower and coming up the victory against B-Fab. And then moments ago, an all-timer, last man standing, the first time Braun Strowman's ever lost a last man standing, Jacob Fatu is going to fight for the U.S. Championship at WrestleMania. Of course, a WrestleMania that we all look forward to in 15 days, including Cody Rhodes and John Cena.
Are we getting
I think for the last 2 weeks,
was it
you have lied.
a video
to
package?
this
What happened on
audience.
Monday?
Tell them, John Cena, really why.
They've been saying for years that John Cena buries talent. I don't bury talent. I am talent. I bury mediocrity. You with that disgusts me. You have manipulated your way to the top of this business, and your ego outmatches your ability. You sat by my side for years and stole every secret you need to be undeniable, but you are still underwhelming. You have showed me one thing: is someone mediocre wearing something meaningful nowadays is enough to trick these people. I have worked too damn hard to make that a symbol of mastery, to have it paraded around by a paint-by-numbers, sociopathic nepo baby who is so into himself he had his wrestling gimmick tattooed for the world to see. It's not where your tattoo's at, Cody. It's what your tattoo is that exposes you to the world for who you are, a common fan like them. So after WrestleMania, the last real champion is taking that home forever and exposing you for who you are. An errand boy that got lucky.
Maybe I was chosen. But you know who chose me? They chose me. Can you say the same, John Cena? Or was it one guy in an office who chose you who's not here anymore and we don't talk about it? I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm a wrestler like my father before me. And if anybody is a company creation, it's you, John Cena, and not me. Here's what you created, pal. you created a lot of disenfranchised fans who made it easy for me to pack up and go elsewhere and say, hey, look at me. Don't act like you cleaned up your room before you left and went to Hollywood, John. Don't act like you left WWE better than you found it. And while we're at it, which one of us sold out to The Rock? John, you're still my hero. But you're also a piece of
Oh shit, why am I acting like I haven't seen this? Still gets me. It's actually a pretty good video package.
You realize that you're best, you can't wipe my ass. I make empires for billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids. See you at WrestleMania, champ.
In all the time that I have been here and everything I've been through, never once have they chanted at me, you can't wrestle.
Cena went for a cheap shot. Crossroads.
That was the lowdown from London. And
Alright, yo, that was good. That was a good video package. Alright, next week they're in Seattle. Alright, Cody comes back next week. So it's just a gauntlet match? Alright, Ray Phoenix versus Berto. Drew and Priest face to face. Alright, yo, can we get the Paul Heyman patiently waiting in the
Excuse me,
rain.
Paul. Sorry to bug you again, but can you update us on when exactly Roman Reigns is going to arrive?
And that's when Roman Reigns exactly is going to arrive. Any minute.
Thank you, Paul.
Well, I guess he's not arriving, bro. He got 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, bro. Another ad. Another ad. I'm so sick of these ads. Make them stop. They make me sick. We'll be right back. Cody to me is the worst main protagonist. When he won the world title, I just want him to lose at WrestleMania. I'm in the same boat. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But I wouldn't be surprised if they have him keep it for a year. Wait. Nah, dude. Next week he has a year with it. So next week he's officially a year. And by Mania he's officially what is it, a year and 2 weeks. Well, yeah, I'm in the same boat. He was better at chasing the title than he was a champion. But then again, that's WWE's fault. They never really built any heels for him, like throughout Roman's like title reign. They had like what, 3 years to build like a whole line of heels, and they didn't do that. Hey, bro, but hey, one thing about Cody, none of the matches were bad though. Title reign was mid, but none of the matches were bad. Even with Solo, they weren't that bad. But like, who knows what they're gonna do? It could go either way. Cena needs to win. What's the point of turning him heel? But I wouldn't be surprised if Cody keeps the title. Cody's story is over. John's story is now. Good work. But yeah, like, dude, if Cody does lose, does he like let's just say, like, if he does lose, can he really be mad? He finished the story a year ago. He did it for Dusty. He did it to avenge Dusty's like so-called title reign that wasn't really. Cody can't complain. He can't be mad. But yeah, it's John Cena's turn, bro. Give it to him. If you told me in 2012 I'd be saying that, I would have told you crazy. Alright, we're back. Alright. That looks like the tribal chief himself. Oh, look. Look at Heyman waiting patiently. Oh. I'm liking the new shirt. I just bought the old one. What the hell?
Not a word spoken.
Well, it looks like I'm buying another one.
Remember, CM Punk said he will be ready to reveal the favor when Roman Reigns arrives. Well, Roman Reigns is now here at the All-State Arena.
Alright, Heyman going to gorilla position. I mean, he means business. He ain't wasting no time, is he? Put the ones up. Yeah, he not putting the one up. He means business. He means business. Wasting no time. Told him, Roman, we got 15 minutes. Speed line to the ring. Oh, he's not putting the one up. He's just getting the mic. I like John Cena as a heel so far. His greatest line was, "I'm not a heel, I'm not a babyface, I'm a human being." Yeah, that was nice, wasn't it? Dude, people were hating on it. I'm like, dude, just let it marinate, bro. You guys just want the whole lemon?
Acknowledge me.
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Is he here? Yes, my tribal chief. Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Is he still talking about this favor? Yes, my tribal chief. Oh, Chicago, I don't know how you deal with this guy, huh? Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Should I share a secret with Chicago? Yes, my tribal chief. CM Punk wouldn't be back here if it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I don't like it either,
Be in the main
Assassin.
event of WrestleMania if it wasn't for me. And I get it, you're good people. He's from the same city as me. I have to like him. Yeah. You're good people, you mean well, but you're not that smart. CM Punk's been around forever. He has wrestled everyone under the sun. Hall of Famers, legends, champions. But he's never been in that main event of WrestleMania. No, he hadn't. Not until he was introduced to the Tribal Chief. That's right. You hear him chant for the Tribal Chief in your city? I'm right here in the ring. I say we bring CM Punk out here so we can quit wasting our time, huh? Come on out here and let me hear what this favor is. Come on out here and indulge your Tribal Chief.
Oh, come on, Seth. You always gotta ruin the moment. I forgot Seth was here. I totally forgot about Seth. Hey, yo, he dressed modestly, yo. He giving me Kanye vibes. Being made to look weak. One. Yeah, but if he's being made to look weak, is a reason, Assassin. He's probably gonna win on at Mania.
An answer from CM Punk. What he did not want was karaoke on behalf of the fan base of Seth Rollins.
And is that happening a lot before he was a heel? He was being made to look like the weak one. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? He went on a whole losing streak.
Chicago! I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am.
Seth freaking Rollins.
And I wouldn't miss this one for the world. You see, now I don't know, Roman, what this little favor is here. But the reality, I got a feeling, is gonna knock your socks off. And the thing about reality and you, man, they don't seem to jive very well because, well, unlike all of us, you don't like to live in the real world. But every time you step outside of your little universe, reality bites you in the ass. I don't want to do a little history lesson, but example A, heist of the century. Example B, the main event of WrestleMania last year.
wondering the same thing y'all are, Chicago. But the reality, Roman, is that you underestimate CM Punk. You think you're above CM Punk. You think you don't have to worry about CM Punk. You think you ignore him, he just goes away. I tried that, it doesn't work. Now he is in the main event of WrestleMania, and that is a reality I have to deal with. You could have stopped this in War Games, you didn't. You could have let me stop it in the cage at the Garden, you didn't. And now here we are, and we're waiting on this favor. Now I'm in a lot better place than I was last week when we were all celebrating Punk in the main event of Mania. I took a week, I got some perspective, and I realized that reality gives you two options. Either you suffer and you get left behind, or you adapt and you control reality.
I don't know if is Cena gonna be there next week? Hopefully he is.
You're untrustworthy.
I don't know. He
could
kind
say
of
the word
I don't know,
loyalty, but
Assassin.
you
Have you seen the last
have
couple
no
matches?
clue what that means. CM Punk stands here,
But he can hold his own
because I
still.
made a promise
I just
to the
don't think
wise
he's as
man,
good as he used to be.
and I keep my word. And the reality is, I didn't call you out here. I called Punk out here.
You call Punk out here, I'm out here to hear from CM Punk. There's only one thing missing.
All right, Punk, come out.
Let's find out what this favor is, shall we?
All right, yo, we got like 5 minutes. Come on, beeline. Beeline. Come on, Punk. You're taking your sweet old time, bro. Come on. I'm just rusty. All that time in Hollywood, he will get back into shape. Hopefully. Because I'm kind of surprised they went one-on-one. But I think he should be like... he's had enough time to get in shape. Meanwhile, Rollins is enjoying the show. He just wants to know what this favor is, yo. Just wants to see Roman get ticked off. What's this favor, Punk? Reveal it.
The favor. What's the favor? This is about friendship. This is about legacy. This is about promises made and promises kept. This is about loyalty. Paul, this goes back to 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky, when on day one I showed up and they told you that I don't belong, and they told you to fire me, and you said no. And hell, your wise man is just that. He's wise beyond his years. Paul, you prophesized this
on national television on Monday Night Raw. And if everybody else has forgotten about it, that certainly doesn't mean I have. And hell, even before that, if I could throw it back to the day you left this company on Big Show's bus, me and you and Show and RVD standing there talking amongst ourselves. And I mistakenly made it about me. I said, Paul, they're gonna fire me. Paul, without you, I'm nothing. Paul, don't leave. And you said, no, 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 you'll be fine. And I said, I'm sorry I made this about me. Do you remember this, Paul? I said, what can I do for you? And in that moment, you looked me in the eye and you said, Punk, when you main event WrestleMania, force them to deal with us. Well, they aren't here anymore, so I'm gonna force you, my tribal chief. I'm gonna force you out of your comfort zone. I'm gonna force you to deal with us.
Oh.
Because at WrestleMania, in the main event, in my corner, your wise man, my best friend, Paul Heyman.
Oh. Damn, Heyman having a struggle right now. Oh, dang.
That's the favor?
Yeah.
You understand he loves me, right? He needs me. What? I saved him. Even if I let him, he wouldn't. Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Let this desperate fool down easy, will ya?
Oh, he's putting the mic down. Oh.
Are you crying?
It's a tough decision.
You better wipe him up and tell him no. I took you in. I made you relevant. Tell him no.
Dude, they're cooking right now.
I'm going to give you one more opportunity. Tell him no.
What are they gonna do?
No, my tribal chief, I can't do that.
Oh! He can't do it! Oh, snap, yo. Roman's got a snap. Look at Seth enjoying this show. No, don't do it, Roman. Don't do it. sneak attack.
Attacks him from behind.
What?
Right hand after right hand.
Oh. GTS to Roman.
GTS to Roman Reigns. And now bitter rivals.
That is a
face
Seth
off.
and Punk.
A tearful wise man couldn't say no to Punk.
Look at Heyman, bro. He's so good.
Punk saying the wise man will be in his corner come WrestleMania 41. Friendship,
Alright, that's it.
loyalty. Punk
CM Punk finally asked for that favor? Yep. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, Assassin. I mean, let me check back on the chat. Imagine if there's so many botches at WrestleMania. That's probably not. I wouldn't tell Cena he's that bad. He's not that washed. So you're probably right. He's not that washed. Yeah, but if this is gonna be the main event, are they fighting for a reason? Like does it dude? This is the main event. You would think he will ask for like a championship match. Like, make things more interesting, bro. Like, why are they having this? Like, why? I get there's beef between all three, but if you're gonna make this the main event, it needs like a stipulation or something like number one contender gets a shot at Cena or Cody, whoever wins. But hey, yo, they got like what, 1 or 2 episodes left, and then until Mania. But I'm kind of disappointed that's the favor, low key. Kind of been hearing that rumor, but hey, yo, the way they told that story was chef's kiss, bro. Now things are a little more interesting. Now it's starting to feel like Mania season. But hey, yo, check this out. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll be back on Sunday for AEW Dynasty live from Philly. No, I'm not intending. Because I'm going to Mania. I'm not gonna waste my money and my time. But yeah, I'll be doing a live reaction for AEW Dynasty on Sunday. So keep on the lookout for that. And then I'll be back on Monday for a live reaction of Raw. Then Smackdown that week. And I think then there's one more week. Then do Raw. And then I leave Friday the 18th. But yeah. Yeah, Backlash. Yeah, like, seriously, bro. Like, I mean, they got more time. There's still 15 days to tell the story. But they should do, like, a stipulation. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Peace out. It was nice. It feels good to be back. I'm gonna ramp up more stuff. Keep on the lookout on the channel. I'm going to Mania. I'm setting my stuff up. I'm packing my stuff. And we're good to go. I'm gonna be at Raw. I'm gonna be at Stand and Deliver. I'm gonna be at SmackDown Night 1 and 2. And yo, just keep on the lookout. My first vlog, and some streams. So keep on the lookout for that. Oh, I'm feeling it, bro. I can't wait. Peace.